paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
Let's go, it's time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man, let's get it going, yeah. We about to put on a show, these haters don't even know. They're in too deep like a hole. And they about to find out what it means when you enter into my house. How it feels when you always seem to strike out. Cause I don't lose, no I win, I go wall out.
The air is filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams we must defend. And we know what we represent.
So we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. And we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. This is our calling, this is our calling. This is our calling, this is our calling.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see titties. Hey, anyone notice this? Yes, I love titties. Big old titties.
Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm so excited to see all of you and your bright young faces. We're talking about some crazy shit today, and I know you've seen it. It's been about 4 hours now, and I wasn't even in town until probably about 3 minutes ago. Well, some crazy shits went down, and I'm sure this isn't the first stream you've seen about it, or will it be the last? But our Lord and Savior, Donald Trump, was shot in the head today and survived. Let's get that out of the way. Shot in the head and survived at a rally where 2 other people were killed, I believe. And it's just I watched it happen 6 seconds after it happened. I was just scrolling Twitter and I saw it immediately, and I was like, "Holy shit! What just happened?" And we haven't really seen anything like this in our lifetime in a long time, in a very, very long time. And it's a very interesting thing to watch. I'm not a Donald Trump supporter, nor am I'm not really a political supporter in any way, shape, or form. I think they're all annoying and liars. But now I'm going to vote for Trump 100%. Just for shits and gigs, man. We're going hard. I even have a MAGA hat now. I got a MAGA hat today. I literally got one today. I'll go get it here in a minute. But yeah, I just think the fact that every single organization, every single elite, every single celebrity, every single musical artist, every single corporation, and every single violent country who is against us on paper, all overtly support the left. And now you have shit like this happening. Man, fuck it. It's like when there's shit behind you on fire and there's a big ass freaking creek, you have to jump over it. And you're like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm jumping over the creek now. I'm jumping over the creek, boys. It's time. It's time. So I blame Harry Sizen. By the way, Zia will be here in 2 seconds. I sent her the wrong link. That's why she's not here yet. So we're going to go over a lot of stuff. Twitter is pretty much on fire. Twitter is, as you would expect, every single effeminate man or white woman, of course. White women and effeminate men. I don't know what it is about white women, but they're all saying that it is fake. It's all staged and not real, because obviously if it was real, it would mean their moral position that they like to hold and grandstand is an invalid moral position. Therefore, in order to keep their moral position stable, they have to just say it was fake, and then they can continue doing the exact same shit they've been doing for the last couple of years. So, welcome to the stage, Zia.
Hi! You sent me the YouTube link. I went to look at the link, and I was like, what is this?
What is this? Are you using a different mic today?
Yeah, it's going to sound a little bit shitty. Because I'm moving on Monday, and the studio's completely taken apart, so I'm using my webcam and my laptop, so it's not remotely as good as it usually is.
Boys in the chat, let me know if she's too loud or not. It's a little bit loud to me, but I can turn her down by myself.
Yeah. Let me know if
that's good.
If it's bad.
It's good for me, but I don't know about them. Anyways, welcome. What a crazy day. You like my get up? You like my...
Dude, this is the fanciest I've ever seen you. Cody 2 shirts over here.
I went to a party. I wasn't even going to do a show. I went to a party, and then all of this happened, and I stayed at the house, didn't drink. I was like, well, I'm not going to drink now since I'm going to drive. And I scheduled the show, and here we are. And it's going to be a wild one. So get everything out of the way, boys. We're going to go through the very, very first thing that happened today, all the way up to all the conspiracy shit that's following after. So this is going to be wild. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And also, don't forget, we're up against the 325th naked snake in a row, 325 in a row. And also, don't forget, we're up against double fight milk tonight. We hit single fight milk on Wednesday, meaning if we hit single fight milk tonight, it'll be a double fight milk night. 2 for 1, boys.
Shit.
It's going to be a wild time. Let's hit a few of these super chats, and then we're going to jump right into the freaking sauce. You got 500 people watching. Make sure you guys like the show. I appreciate you guys. Sad Lad Chat says, Trump. That shit's wild. I used to live in Butler. A buddy of mine was there today. I find it hard to believe Trump could possibly lose after this. He's even going to the UFC fight tonight. Legendary. Well, look, if you even put all this aside, the fact that the other dude quite literally is more senile than like 90-year-old people in nursing homes. That should tell you anything. But other than that, how I would like to see things play out, if in an alternate universe, if there was just two like 50-year-old dudes running or something. But we're stuck with the bed that we lie in. So obviously there's one choice here. It shouldn't be that hard. Thank you, Sad Lad Chat. I appreciate you. Orange Boy, get up on it, doggone it, son. Gabriel says Trump 2024 more than ever. F the authoritarian left. Thank you, I appreciate you, Gabriel. I've never really considered myself conservative at all. Most of my beliefs are not really.
Still don't.
Yeah, mine. It's more libertarian than anything.
Yeah,
but I find myself being more and more like disgusted by the left every day. It's just so hard to stay. It's so hard to like even consider most things. There are some there's checks and balances. We do need checks and balances, but God, the tribal left is terrifying, and then the politicians have to adhere to the tribal left, so it even makes it even worse,
which is annoying because that tribal left is actually an incredibly small, the more people you talk to and the more like the numbers that you see and the way when you sort of go out and interact with the world, there are some extremists, but that is a relatively small number compared to a majority on either side, compared to a majority of people who are just like, hey man, stuff's way too expensive.
Right.
And we can't pay our bills. And, like, it's not an unreasonable stance to take. And I think that most people don't like, I don't give a shit about gay marriage. I don't give a shit about trans people. Leave the kids alone. That's all I care about. The rest of it, do whatever the F you want to do. Sure. Women's bodies, it's your body. Do what you want with it. Like, but there's this weird where like you have to go all in on one side or the other, and it gets so frustrating because the psychopaths on both sides get oh my God. But you're right. The left is insufferable with this.
You know how many times I've said like in the same stream, like a leftist idea that I like support, and then a conservative idea or a right idea that I support. And I've had people in the same stream call me a liberal cuck and call me like a Trumpster MAGA like piece of shit, like in the same exact stream. It's the craziest.
I know.
Well, it's because
it's hilarious.
It's like what you said. People are all or nothing. They're all one way or the other. And that's where I kind of peel away from everything, because I'll have, for example, I'm relatively pro-choice. I always kind of have been. And I'll say something like that, and there'll be a new idea crop up. For example, it's like, I support almost all of this. I just don't want children involved. And then those same people that even will agree with you can't agree with you because they're tribal. They have to say what they got to say. Like, there are people out there right now that completely agree that they don't want children involved in this, but they will just say they do just so their friends know that they are part of the good guys. It's all
it's ridiculous.
And a really good point, before we start talking about everything that happened today, a really good point is this, doing YouTube, and this as well, you're in the entertainment spectrum. You just are. And you meet a lot of people. I've met like big comedians. I've met people that have, are in movies. I've met a lot of musicians. I've met people in a lot of media, journalism. Mm-hmm. Several of them, and I can't even count them on my one hand, have told me that they are relatively conservative, but when they get in, if any conversation breaks out in their like corporate structure at their workplace, they just are overtly left just to protect their jobs.
Which is ridiculous because of course they're all conservative. They have a fuck ton of money. Yes, they're conservative. They live behind secured houses with walls built up, and they don't want a bunch of bullshit on their doorstep. Yes, they're conservative. They don't want to be taxed on 50 to 90% of their money, which is what I've seen some extreme left people call for, which to me is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. They're like, we should raise taxes to 90%. And I'm like, excuse me? And
I'll go to war for that shit. No,
oh, dude, same. I would.
How dare you?
Yourself.
Don't even say that around me. God.
It's and my favorite thing now is, as I actually it was a crazy day too, because like I said, I've been moving and selling a house and packing up your life is like ridiculous. But I was watching the press conference, because watching Biden now is like it's more than just sad at this point. It feels like elder abuse that they're making him do this shit.
It's felt like that for a long time.
Yeah, man. So I'm sitting here and I'm watching it, and they're doing this thing where and this is why this whole thing with Trump today, I know we haven't gotten there yet, but I can't quite believe that was just some rogue person doing it. Could it have been? Yeah, absolutely, of course. But they've been trying so hard to get out get him out of the running. They tried impeaching him when he was in office, they wanted to. They tried. Now they've put him in a criminal trial, and he was found guilty, and he's still out there running, and his polls are doing really well.
He was impeached twice.
Yeah, like it's getting to the point where it's like I feel like they're getting desperate, and they're like, all right, how do we get rid of this guy? So I don't know. It's just I think it's a possibility.
Look, I don't like to be black or white with things. There's a lot of nuance to stuff, and I don't really care for people being black and white about things. But I will say, the fact that there are people unironically out there that say that like Biden as an individual is more suited or more qualified than Trump in any way, shape, or form, that is asinine. And they overtly know that they're lying and they're coping to themselves. Like that is the dumbest shit. Like, and like I said, I was never even a Trump supporter, and I'm like, I can't believe people see these two things and they're unironically telling themselves that it's totally fine. And obviously, Jay brings up a great point, and I thought about this today when I was driving. It's like you can't call Trump Hitler for 8 years and then be all like, "Oh, I pray he's okay."
Yeah,
there are some people out there. There's 70,000 tweets last time I checked of people that are upset that he didn't die.
Oh the hashtag "you had one job" or whatever. Trending. It's like, dude, what is wrong with these people? I can't even imagine like my most disliked like politician. I don't dislike politicians passionately like a lot of people do. I just don't really care for them, and I don't listen to what they say, because as soon as you start listening to what they say, then you're radicalized. But I don't know. I can't even think of one that I dislike. But if I could, I would never wish death on anybody. It's crazy to me. But then again, I'm not part of this like weird parasocial, like new age social media cycle where people they get so absorbed that they want to go to war, but they usually can't because they're either women or old as fuck. So they're just like going to war on. They think they're doing their part on social media by screeching, and like no one really gives a fuck. Speaking of not getting a fuck, Billy Hatcher. Billy Hatcher says typical for Cody to be late. Was it Zia? No, it was me. Women are always late to the party. Swiggity swiggity. I'm coming for that. What the fuck? Billy Hatcher had a few drinks.
Billy's autism showing. No, thank you, Billy.
He's having a good time.
We're already a third of the way to Naked Snake and a sixth of the way to a double Fight Milk. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the support today, guys. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you, Billy. Sun Wukong says on another podcast with former Delta guy sports that multiple explosives found in buildings. I'm not shocked. Thank you, Wukong. Danny Walk says, love the overshirt Cody makes it looks very sexy. Thank you, I appreciate you. Hey Zia, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'm glad he super chatted us twice to tell us both of us were sexy.
She's a sweetheart, that's why.
Michael OP says Civil War II is starting soon. I hope not. Thank you, Michael.
God, yeah.
Blue Collar, what's up, buddy? It says, miss you, buddy. Open bar last week. I met Kendall and Platoon. Great dudes. Been binging you all week. I'm at work and I turned off Twitter. It's madness. Well, I appreciate you. Tell Drinker I love him. I meant to message Drinker like last week and I totally forgot. So tell him I love him. Thank you, man. Speaking of loving people, Reagan Knott's here. Hopefully shit doesn't get crazier. Also, great to see Zia 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, I've had 2 weeks off from racing. Been pretty
amazing.
Nice. But I can't wait to get back to it in IRP. By the way, I'm racing at Indianapolis next weekend. It's going to be on Fox Sports 1, Flow Racing and everything. We're going to be there with the trucks as well. It's going to be fun. So make sure you guys are paying attention. Follow me on Twitter to follow all that shit. Make sure you pick up one of my shirts, which is in the chat right now. Don't forget that. They're selling like hotcakes. And the most important thing is, do not forget, this is the last stream where you can get your name on my car with a red super chat, $100 or more for IRP. And it will likely be on there for 2 races because the races are back to back. So thank you, Reagan. I love you. Appreciate you. Samantha says, just hopping in. Hey, y'all. Did my Raspin yesterday and everything's great. Do you think any of this can be staged by Trump's team votes? That would be too crazy, right? No. And the reason I say that is because one, a person would have to have sacrificed their life. 2
people would have had to sacrifice their life.
Yeah.
The person he shot and him.
Yeah, well, I think 2 people are dead now, I think. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. So 3.
I think. But one person died in the crowd, and then also, Trump got shot. So unless you're like, and I don't even like to give it any credence, but unless you would have to assume that, oh, well, somebody shot Trump with a 22 LR on his ear, and like they would have had to have not missed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's that.
And also, isn't it, I don't understand a ton about guns, but Nick knows more about it than I do. He said you're shooting from that far away with the 22 is not going to be that precise.
Yeah. Well, think about it this way. It's like, how do you think they came up with that? They're all sitting around the table and they're like, okay, make sure you don't hit me, please.
Yeah, right. I'll turn my head a little bit, hit my ear. Just make sure you hit my ear. Don't mess my hair up. It just doesn't make sense. Like it makes no sense.
Well, like I said it before. The people saying staged, and I mean, there's people that can question it all day. I get that. I'm not angry over that at all. But the people that are just convinced it's staged, they're saying that because their position morally is in jeopardy if they don't believe it's fake. If they don't believe it's fake, then now they're no longer holding the correct moral position politically and socially, because now they're supporting somebody that openly 7 days ago called for somebody to put Trump in their targets, which was the Biden campaign. So that's the thing. Is your moral positions now skewed unless you say it's fake, then you're absolved of all guilt. And that's what you'll see people in the chat and you'll see people on Twitter doing all day.
Mental gymnastics.
Yep. Thank you, Samantha. Sean gifted a membership. Thank you, Sean. We love you. We appreciate you. Big Mike says, glad Trump ninja dodged the bullets. I dig your tits to you. Long live family. Thank you, Big Mike. Appreciate you. Big Mike was at my house all last week. We had a lot of fun. We got drunk as hell. I got drunk. Awesome. I got so drunk on July 4th. Thank you, Big Mike. Ashley says, dang, there they are. How you doing, Ashley?
She's so pretty. Look at her face.
Look at it. It's a beautiful face.
Her.
She got a beautiful face.
She
all right.
does.
So let's get right into the meat and the potatoes of what happened today, boys. So, I don't talk about politics very often. It's actually kind of rare. But this is a big deal, man. This kind of stuff happens once every 30 years. So basically, old Trump was at a rally today. And he was having his normal rally deal where he's just rallying, he's just rallying. And there was shots fired, one which hit his top of his right ear, and blood went everywhere. And he immediately dropped to the ground, and Secret Service jumped on him. And then you can hear the shots ringing off, and it's very obvious as a 22 LR. If any of you know about guns and you know what a 22 LR is, that's what it is. And he was hit once. And then somebody in the crowd was hit in the head and died instantly. Then Trump gets up and starts pumping his fist like a badass. It was crazy. So here, I'll show you. Probably the most annoying thing about this whole situation is the fact that, I feel like Secret Service could have done better. And then also the Trump campaign is saying they wanted more security detail for a while and they keep getting blocked. So there's that. Anyways, let's play this clip real quick for you.
You see something that said, take a look at what happened.
You're going to hear the shots fired off right there.
You see something that said, take a look at what happened.
That's the first one, hits Trump in the ear right there.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, look at this lady's face. She realizes it immediately. She's like, oh, shit ass. Oh, God, Jesus. And then when he realizes he got shot, he drops to the floor. Like very, very quick thinking on his part.
Yeah, he's still with it. Biden just would have gone down.
There it is. And then all the security people just jump on his ass immediately. Jump on him. Look at this dude, like, oh goddamn. It's there. The one thing I notice is how a lot of people are just like looking around, like, huh. What I'm saying? Like,
I feel like it's one of those things where you don't really realize it's happening in the moment, especially with guns and bullets. That shit happens so fast. It probably, I couldn't imagine how I would react to a situation like that. You have to be in a situation like that. But I would imagine that it takes a while for your brain to process what's going to happen because you never think you're going to get shot at. And so you're sitting there and your brain has to catch up. And then it's like, oh, fuck. Like, I feel like the scream started, but later.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree. But you can see it. You'll hear it. And then he grabs his ear.
Take a look at what happened.
Right there. The first shot hit him. So the person was their aim was almost spot on in that first shot. And then that's when the person started panicking and shooting everywhere. And they hit somebody right here. I don't know who.
That's sad.
Yeah, I don't know where they hit. Somebody got hit right over here.
Yeah.
Right here. So, by the way, the person that was firing is already dead. So there was somebody standing right here on stage off camera with like an AR or something, some long distance, like a rifle, and they shot the dude within 2 seconds.
Did you see that insanely graphic I don't know if it's a real photo yet, but of the supposedly the killer after he was shot dead. I mean, the shooter after he was shot dead.
I have not, but I will change.
Boy, I think if you want to just find it quick, it's probably everywhere. But if you want to find it quickly, I think Melanie posted it.
Yeah. Jay Sledge says 5.56 is the same caliber as a 22. To make the same size hole. Man, I don't know about that. As somebody that owns several 22s and several ARs, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. One of them's traveling at like 600 feet per second. The other one's traveling at like 3,000. I don't know, man. Anyways, yeah, I could be wrong though. The Trump's on the ground now at this point. And that lady that just screamed just found the person that did not survive.
Oh, fuck. That one dude, that black dude laying there, he jumped on top of whoever's under him and covered her up. He was like straight up just like, hero, man.
Yeah, dude. Sad Lad says caliber is just bullet diameter. There's a lot more that goes into it. Well, I appreciate that, Sad Lad, for informing me on gun information, since I haven't been firing them since I was 6 years old and owning them in the dozens into my 30s. But so I appreciate you correcting me. Thank you so much. I did not know what a caliber meant. So thank God. I grew up in Alabama in the trailer park, and we shot stuff for fun in the back behind my trailer park. The original point is the 22 LR and a 223 do not sound the same, man. I'm just saying. They don't sound the same. I shot a 22 LR and a 223 literally 3 days ago, like next to each other. I have an AR LL. I have an AR 22 as well.
Move! Up, move! Go! Hawkeye's here. Hawkeye's here. Move it to the fair. Get ready. You ready?
So Trump's down. And the shooter, when they confirm the shooter's gone, that's when they get Trump off.
We're good. Shooter's down. Are we good to move? We're clear. We're clear.
What caliber is a potato? Large.
Let me get my shoes. I got you, sir. Let me get my shoes, sir. Hold on.
I love how he's like, I need my shoes. This is ridiculous. I can't walk without my shoes.
I have the best shoes. The absolute best.
They're Italian leather. I can't leave them behind.
So we gotta move to the class. Watch out.
He's like, wait.
Yeah, he's like, let me get the fist bump, bro.
Dude, that's so baller.
Yeah.
Blood on his face.
Yeah, he won the election, bro. It's over, dude.
Come on,
it's
right?
fucking over.
Like, holy shit.
And Moore says it was an AR style rifle, not a 22 LR. The distance over 100 yards away is why the sound is so low, not because it's 22 LR. More like a 223 or 5.56. Well, 223, 5.56. You're splitting hairs. That would make more sense. I haven't even looked at this other than, you know, if it was over 100 yards away with a 22 LR, yeah, that sumbitch, I don't know. It'd probably have to be something larger then. I thought it was relatively close. So Trump's offer ushered off. And they don't even realize that somebody died just now, which is brutal.
Oof, dude, that's rough.
And the most frustrating point about all this, now look. The most frustrating point of this is, so that was your footage. Just real quick, we'll look at it again, and you can hear the first shot.
Take a look at what happened.
It's crazy how close he was to dying.
Yeah, no, like if he hadn't turned his head,
yeah,
in that moment, he'd be dead. Like that's how close he is. It's just a freaking what is it? It's chance, basically chance. There's a way to phrase that. My brain can't think of it, but yeah, it's just by chance, by complete chance that he's still alive.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. What's up, Flynn's Nest? Speaking of wild, real quick, Marion Haltzman with $100 super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You were on the car already, I'm pretty sure. Marion. Yeah, you are, and you're on there again. It's the last chance to get on the car for Indianapolis. So I'm putting your name on my car, my race car, racing down there with the NASCAR Truck Series and the ARCA Series next Friday. Don't miss it on TV. Set your channels. I don't know how to set. How do you set things?
How do you set things? I don't even know.
Set your TiVo. TiVo is that still a thing? Thank you, Marion.
I don't know if that still exists.
Thank you so much, Marion. It says, I'm in my car. My president 2024 is a badass. Glad he's safe and sad others died and got hurt. Yeah. It's pretty brutal, pretty sad. That was like so the solace. The solace in it was when I heard it and I saw it all happen. And we didn't know anybody else had died. I was like, well, at least he got hit. He survived. He fucking pumped his fist, and it was like a Teddy fucking Roosevelt thing. And then that's the end of it. And then of course, somebody died. I'm like, well, that sucks. That just made everything way worse.
That ruins the whole fucking thing. It just sucks, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Marion. We love you, Marion. Graph Anchor, longtime Huntsville supporter. Keep it up. When's the Huntsville meetup? Shit, probably October. Or message me. I'll keep you updated. Thank you. I appreciate you, Graph Anchor. I love you. Slosher. Thank God Trump's brains aren't scattered as Biden's. Thank you, Slosher. God damn. Oh, shit, boys. Brutal. Marion says a guy saw the shooter on the roof, alerted the police and Secret Service, and they ignored him. Yeah, we're gonna look at that as well. So I saw that as well. We'll look at that as well too. Pretty interesting shit. Thank you, Marion. We appreciate you. Marion again says there's a video that shows a sniper having the shooter in their vision, but let him shoot first before they shot him. We're gonna look up everything. So I put my phone down 2 hours ago and did not get to look at anything else. So
if that's true, then whoever died in the audience, their blood is on his hands. The sniper's hands. That's so fucked.
Thank you, Marion. We love you. Russell says the shooter was given a clear line of fire. That's for damn sure. There was a clear line of fire. Thank you, Russell. Jadine says, Zia, you're super hot.
Thank you.
The government should go have intercourse with itself. I dislike the government. I agree.
The older I get, the less I trust the government. I don't trust them at all at this point. And then when you start, I don't think that the president's been running the country for some time now. I don't think that it even matters. And I think that's probably why they want to get rid of Trump so bad. But I do think that that they do a lot. Well, not think, I know they do a lot of really, 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 really shady, fucked up stuff. They're killing people left and right. All over the place.
Damn sure. Yeah. The weirdest thing about the whole situation is how, I think it was last week, might have been this week. Putin came out and roughly endorsed Biden. He said he preferred if Biden won the election. And I'm like, I bet he does.
Of course.
I bet he does. Thank you, Jadine. I appreciate you. Josh says, oh shit, you're in truck in Indy. How'd I miss it? Fucking awesome. Congrats. I am not in a truck. I was supposed to be, but we'll be with the trucks. So the trucks are going to be out there and I'll be hanging out. I don't know when I'll be in a truck, but it's last case scenario, I guess. I'll be in a truck at Talladega most likely. But as far as before that, I'm not sure. I still got to lock down some sponsorship. Shit's getting real tight, real fast. So I got to lock down a few more things. If anybody in the chat has a company, a YouTube or social media or any movement they want to put forth, DM me. We have spots open. We can do the whole year. We can do one race. And then also I have a really cheap option on the deck lid. And it's for growing people's social media and growing people and just having support. Because I don't have giant corporations behind me like every other driver does. I'm a normal ass dude. Thank God for Tim Pool for coming on and helping me. And Cyberfrog with Ethan and Public Square. And Karis, you guys know who you are, Alan North. So just make sure you DM me, boys, because we got to make a little bit more ground up so we can make it the end of the year. So thank you, Josh. Marion says, and know this: the deranged Democrats want to take President Trump's Secret Service detail away and are refusing Kennedy. Yeah, they do. They do. They look, and I'll say it right now. They will say this every day of the week, but they prefer that happening.
Of course.
I guarantee you Biden's team was like, fuck, he survived. That sucks.
No, 100%. Dude. I fully believe the CIA killed Kennedy too.
Sure.
The more I look into it, the more I'm like, yeah, no, that happened. I don't trust them at all.
Nope. I agree. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. All right. Thank you, Miriam. We love you. We appreciate you. Suwong Jukong says shot was 151 yards, probably 5.6 when an unexperienced shooter. That's why Trump was missed and the lady got domed. Oh, rip. Yeah. With my sight on my 5.6 is sighted in pretty slick. 100 yards away. You should be able to hit it 100 yards if you have your sights. And he was prone and he was sitting there, and I haven't seen the gun, but you should be able to hit it. Thank you, Railway Nation. Well, luckily they suck. Thank you, Suwong. Russell says Putin famously said 4 years ago when asked if he preferred to be president that it didn't matter because policies never change regardless. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, Russell. Mange says these super chats are paying your airfare. LOL Trump 24. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's what my t-shirt's for. My merch is for my airfare and my hotels at racetracks because it is brutal. All right, so that was the original footage. Fuck, this meme is hilarious. It's like Matrix and he's doing like a back bend. So this is the guy that said he let people know that there was somebody up there and everybody ignored him, right?
Someone who was here. You weren't inside the event, but you were just outside. Tell us what you saw.
So we had a party here all day. You can see behind us the Brinkles Farming Greenhouse here. We had a party.
Look at this guy's hair. I love it. It's like he's Super Saiyan.
Through the field, stand by the trees out there under the shade, and watch and listen to the rally. Right, we couldn't see them, but we could hear them. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, but we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, and we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for, 2 or 3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots rang out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes.
Damn, this guy's gobbler, bro. So it wasn't a grassy knoll situation at all. It was a real situation because he's like, no, it came from that guy for sure. Yeah. Sean says, what about 2A legislation now? Ain't gonna happen. Doesn't matter how many assassination attempts, ain't gonna happen. Jadine says, my neighbor and I just used a cherry picker to pull an engine from a Chevy Cruze. My dad used to use a tree and a rope, but I have a cherry picker in my garage because I'm not a dumbass. I'm not saying my dad's a dumbass.
Sounds like that's what you're saying.
No, I'm saying he's a cheap ass. Is what I'm saying. Thank you, Jadine. I love you. Appreciate you. Sad Lad Chad says, didn't mean to sound condescending. Just what that guy said. Technically, 22LR and 223 are similar. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But they're completely different ballistics. Yeah, I know. I'm just, when you hear people say, oh yeah, 22LR and 223 are the same thing, I'm like, oh, they're totally not. I mean, I understand that, like a 50 caliber, like Desert Eagle round and a 50 caliber like sniper round are not this. They're the same diameter, but they're not the same round. Is what I mean. Like you can shoot a 22LR all day and ping, 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 ping. But a 223 like a AR it's not the same weapon at all. Thank you, Sad Lad. I appreciate you. Yeah, 223 has a little bit more powder. Anyways. All right. Anyways, so let's continue. We'll pull up. So after that all happened, there's Obama came out immediately. This is a pretty interesting picture, by the way. Obama came out immediately and didn't condone the violence, which is good. It took Biden a while because he was probably asleep or napping.
He was somebody woke him up from his little nap time, and they're like, "Hey, President, we're gonna give you a little juicy juice. You got to make a statement."
But the thing that's really annoying is every single media outlet, obviously every media outlet that's not that is, let's just say 99% of them are ignoring and are trying to spin it that Trump just fell down and nothing actually happened.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
they were like, Trump fell on stage, and it's like, excuse me, he fell. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
no, he's not Biden. He does fine on stairs.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this shot. The fact that this picture exists.
That's so wild.
The fact that this picture exists, it's not staged. It's not a staged thing. Okay, unless you're trying to say that this guy that shot at him was literally the best shot in the world and intentionally just hit his ear, then there's no way. There's a picture of the bullet whizzing back past his head, dude. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so that's one of the big ones. And then the defining picture that we'll probably see 100 years from now. Where is it at? Pictures that go hard. Where is it? I'm sure it'll pop up immediately. Oh yeah, Hassan Packer is being a dick ass and trying to claim that it was staged for social media farming clicks.
Plenty of people are trying to say it's staged, which makes absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah. Where's the picture? And of course, trending on Twitter is people that are upset that he did not die. Of course, as to be expected. Consider the point is most of the people that are saying this are like 12-year-olds. They're either 12-year-olds or they're effeminate 50-year-old men or effeminate 50-year-old women. That's the only two demographics that say this kind of shit, in my opinion. 99% of it. Other than that, yeah. There's the graphic picture. They shot him in the face, bro. Jesus.
Yeah, dude, brutal, right?
Yeah.
That picture was crazy. I don't know why it didn't. Usually I don't like seeing pictures like that. I'm not a big fan of seeing death for real. It's one thing in movies and shit when I love brutal graphic scenes in movies, but it's because your brain still knows that it's make-believe, Yeah. So it's a way to cope with it easier. Typically when I see things like that in real life, I don't like it. It gives me this like really uneasy feeling, but for some reason this didn't, and I don't know why.
And I don't like uneasy feelings. I like that peaceful, easy feeling. That's what I like. I'm already standing on the ground. Yeah. Jenny LJ says, hi, catch you on the replay, heading out to the beach. Have a fabulous rest of your live stream. Hi, Izzy. Thank you, Jen. We love you. We appreciate you. Another orange boy down the hatch, and we are 60 away from Naked Snake Boys. 60 away from 3, 2, 5 in a row, Naked Snakes. And halfway to double fight. Milk.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, look at this picture. This picture will be
amazing.
This picture will be
picture.
It'll be in textbooks 200 years from now.
Holy, yeah, that's going to be a poster. Like that's going to be around for a long time. That's wild.
Yeah. It's wild as hell. It'll be one of those things, and like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Crazy that this shit happened. I'm just glad he lived. I'm glad he lived, and I
feel really bad for the person in the crowd though. Oh god, that one. So I didn't realize it was some woman that got shot in the head. That's awful.
Yeah, it's brutal, and the fact of the matter is, I think after all is said and done, this event is going to bring people closer together. Obviously there's going to be people that are screeching like banshees. They're always going to be, and they don't see that they're doing it. I think it's a result of the uncontrolled mental health crisis in this country and Western countries. So you just have people like screeching at the top of their lungs one way or the other, and you're never gonna be able to fix those people unless they're like medicated and treated and taken care of. But until then, but I think most, the normal, reasonable people, this is going to bring a lot of people together to understand that. I know it's fun on social media to act like a psycho. I know it's fun to say some crazy shit. I get it. I know it's fun to be really involved because it's basically just a football game for a lot of people. I get it. But this kind of event reminds you that this is some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is some real shit. So thank you so much, Jen. $100 super chat from Talos.
Damn.
Cannot wait to see how this dude out of nowhere happened to acquire a $10,000 kit gun a day or a week before. Also sad that anybody had to die due to the crazies being spurred on by ads. That the orange man is a threat to democracy and can't people have a safe night. Dude, right, I'm right there with you. The most annoying part about all this is people like to put their tail between their legs and act all innocent and sweet and coy and be like, we're sorry that this happened. It's pretty crazy. It's like you literally are spurting out on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram 100% of the time saying Trump needs to be put down. Trump needs all these things. Trump's Hitler. Trump's evil. Trump's this. He's going to end democracy, whatever the fuck that means. It's just a thing people say. They can't even explain it when they say it.
Yeah, I was just going to say, what is it that this is what I have yet to hear a logical, reasonable explanation for what it is that he's done and doing that is a threat to democracy and that is freaking people out so much, because I can't figure it out.
Yeah, it's January 6th. It's the whole January 6th thing. And the funny thing is, like, I don't remember who. I was somewhere, and some like old woman that was like at a party, she said that she's worried that Trump's going to get elected, and then he's going to permanently install himself as permanent dictator. And I'm like, are you fucking retarded? Like, do you literally just what groups are you in where you watch and read this? You do realize that he lost an election and then wasn't the president anymore. He didn't just install himself. It's
and
the
also
same people that say the same shit every year, Zia. In 2016, they said black people were going to be in chains. They said that he was going to be a permanent dictator. He was going to make it illegal to like condemn white people for any way, shape, or form. Just shit they made up in their head. And then, of course, none of that happened.
No,
and then 2020 came around, and they're saying the same shit.
He was one of the presidents that released some of the most incarcerated black people that were in there for nonviolent crimes.
Mistake.
Like things like weed and stuff.
That was his only mistake as president. No, I'm just kidding.
It's the silliest shit though. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. I can't figure it out. He was in office for 4 years. Not that much really changed, except that, to be honest with you, the economy seemed to be an awful lot better. It was always going to take a hit because of the pandemic and because they printed a bunch of money, which, of course, but I don't think it had to dive down quite as badly as it did. I forget what else I was going to say. Something. It was, but here's the thing with the Democrat-Republican thing, though. I don't think that it really matters that much. Typically, I think that the reason that people hate Trump so much is because he's not a politician and he's maybe not willing to play sides. Because I don't think it matters at all who's in office, whether they're Republican or Democrat. It's really the same thing.
No, I agree. I completely agree. Thank you, Talos. By the way, you're on my car at Indianapolis Raceway Park next weekend.
That's awesome.
Next Friday, we have let me see, 28 names. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 names in the car for IRP. And I'll probably keep these names in the car for 2 to 3 races. So thank you, Talos, because the races are back to back to back. Talos coming in with a red boy. I really, really appreciate that. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Billy Hadger says they're scared of him doing actual work and not destroying America like the rest were doing. He was saving America while they were destroying it. Well, I think I can give you a pretty honest thing. I think the real big issue is what Zia said. He's a little bit harder to control. And I think the American government, like behind the scenes, they don't really care about presidents or, figureheads. All they care about is control. And when they get somebody in there that's hard to control, that could possibly mess with their income, whether it be insider trading, whether it be projects that are being brought forth and voted on, where a lot of politicians stand to make a lot of money because they're already holding shares in some companies because they were told to buy these shares by somebody that was presenting this bill forward that was guaranteed to get passed. And then somebody like Trump comes in and throws a wrench and everything. And now these people stand to lose millions and millions of dollars, and people will kill over millions and millions of dollars.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So none of these politicians give a flying fuck about people. If they did, they would vote to install term limits on themselves. They would vote to install no no salary increases if the actual deficit continues to increase. They would do things like make insider trading for politicians or trading in general for politicians and extended families illegal, which they will not. They won't do any of those things. They'll not even mention any of those things. Why? Because they have no interest in people. They only have interest in their own money and their own wars. For example, Trump's one of the only people ever that is in the political spectrum that has said things like we need term limits.
Yeah.
And he got shot today. So
yeah, exactly. And I think the crazy thing about that too is, you know, people, because they're so stupid, they choose their side and they're like, my side, and they complain about what happened. And they're like, you know, when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, they complained about who got in there. No, guess whose fault that was? Ruth Bader Ginsburg. That fucking asshole died in office. She should have left.
Yep.
Like, she died there. They don't give a fuck about you. And you're over there standing up for and defending these people like they give a shit. They don't. They could have appointed someone to put in, someone that was a Democrat to put in there, but they didn't. Naked cake.
Thank you, Russell. Naked cake. Yeah, Mad Raccoon brings up something I was going to bring up next, and that is something that the Biden camp said very recently. They said on July 8th, we're done talking about the debate. It's time to put Trump in a bullseye. And he says, defend that. And people are saying, oh, well, he actually meant this, which is what everybody says anytime anybody has a reaction to anything Biden says. They're like, oh, he actually meant this. And I'm like, yeah, how about he meant what he fucking said for once? Like, you're always like, people are always defending one word, one of the side's words, but not the other. Very, very strange. And Conservative Mama said something earlier that was really interesting. She says, I've seen writing with Biden stickers, and I've never had the urge to like yell at these people. And I haven't either.
No. Not once.
I'm not that passionate, but as soon as anybody hears about somebody in their family or anybody talking about Trump, they immediately like are want to disown these people. Immediately. It's freaking insane. Sad Lad Chad says, talking to my buddy who was there, he's pretty experienced. He said it sounded like a suppressed 5.56 with supersonic ammo. That pick goes hard as fuck. Thank you, Sad Lad Chad. I appreciate you. It does. This pick will define an entire generation, I think.
Nick sent me something that I love here, which I didn't even know. Donald Trump reportedly told Judge Andrew Napolitano, quote, if they showed you what they showed me, you wouldn't have released it either, when questioned about his decision to withhold some of the JFK assassination records. This comment hints at sensitive information that Trump believed could possibly cause irreversible harm to national security, law enforcement, or foreign affairs if released.
Yeah.
That shit is wild.
It is. It is. Here's a video right here. This video right here is it looked like they had a team of people that were setting up, aiming at this guy. It looked like they had a group of people set up aiming at this guy. And I don't know if they didn't expect him to shoot or they didn't expect him to shoot right away, but you can see them all flinch when it happens.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
What did they think was going to happen?
What the fuck?
He was up there with a gun. Did they think he wasn't going to shoot it?
It's, you know, like here's the issue. And I completely agree with what a lot of people are saying. The thing is, something like this hasn't happened in like 30 years, man, or 40 years now. It's been such a long time. It's like, you know, like I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's like they should have done something, or maybe they just had got the guy in the crosshairs. You know what I'm saying?
The other, he's as baller as Ronald Reagan. The other clip that is just insane is Ronald Reagan, when because you bring it up, it's been 40 years, however, since it happened. When this is the second time he got shot at, the man didn't even flinch and just said, missed me. And kept going with his speech. Like, that's wild.
Yeah. You can see like people like Destiny are trying to like get some clicks by being outrageous.
Of course he is.
Yeah, because Destiny's his like TDS has went through the fucking roof lately, like out of nowhere. He's like, fuck, crap, like crying. I'm like, Jesus Christ, calm the fuck down, dude. It's not that big a deal. He said on Twitter at 8:32, if we learned anything today, I hope it's realizing the importance of principles I've stressed many times on stream before. Having a firearm means absolutely nothing if you don't spend time at the range practicing with it, which is a conveniently veiled, tweet saying the same thing that he wishes the guy wouldn't have missed. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. It's just the same creators wishing death on politicians they don't like. Same bullshit. And I honestly wish, like overtly wishing death. I think it should be retroactive. I think if you retroactively wish death on somebody by implying they should have died in an attack, that should be counted as a threat as well. Because you already believe it. Like retroactively, you do wish somebody would have died. You are calling violence. You do want the violence to happen. Therefore, it should be considered a threat. Because I've never thought in my wildest dreams I wish somebody get shot. I don't ever think about that. So
no, because that's an insane thing to think about. I just feel if you're thinking that, you already have some mental health shit that you need to work out, and this is just a convenient thing for you to obsess over and to focus all of that mental illness on.
Yeah. Jess Margera is having a panic attack. Another person that's been a celebrity for the last 30 years.
Who?
Says if you incite hate and violence at your rallies all day and base your entire political strategy with angry revenge talk, you don't get to cry about it and play the victim when you get to taste your own medicine.
When did he preach violence at any of his rallies?
When did Trump ask people to shoot people, and when did Trump shoot someone? I don't understand.
I'm so confused by that. Who is this then?
This is Bam Margera's brother.
Oh, okay.
The drummer for CKY.
I like that band, dude.
Yeah,
come on.
Sucks, man. Right? He says also getting shot in the U.S. is like complaining you got hit with a baseball at the World Series. His attempt at clever joking is like hyper gay. It's like hurting my
really bad. It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah. It's pretty gross. This ain't it, Chief.
That was really terrible.
All right. Yeah, it's pretty cringe, man.
Ay. I'm so sick of these people. It's honestly, I go on Twitter occasionally, and I don't spend as much time on Twitter as I should for someone that does what I do. I should probably spend a bit more time on there. But it just, every time I go on there, I realize how much I hate everyone. And there's always some weird drama that everyone gets into that somehow shows up on my timeline. Like, who's that one streamer who was gay or something? And then that was like a big thing for a while, and everybody was shitting on him. And
Sketch.
He's gay. Who gives a shit? Why is this a thing? Why the fuck are you idiots talking about this? And it's like that. And then you just see so many bad takes that you're like, oh God, I can't. I'm exhausted. I'm tired already. It's been 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, let's hope. Actually, let me renege something I said earlier. Maybe we shouldn't take it as a threat when people retroactively say stuff, because if that law got passed, like, in 6 months, oh fuck, it's gonna be bad, because there's like 100,000 people on Twitter that are saying some stupid shit.
Some stupid shit.
And they're just it is the I show speed, like it's the I show speed generation, where they'll say whatever it takes to get a click, just whatever it takes. They'll do whatever it takes. I mean, there was people trying to like one up I show speed and one up all these other streamers and like go into people's house, attack people, steal cars. They were trying everything they could to get famous. So it's hard to say, man, because you'll be arresting so many fucking people, because people just want to be they want to be famous. They don't care how the fuck they get it. They just want to be famous. So
yeah.
Oh my God, cannibalistic wizard. Hold on, I'll come back to that. Slosher says, funny story, when Reagan got shot, he told Nancy at the hospital afterwards, I forgot to duck. Then he was getting rolled into surgery. He told the doctors, I hope you all voted.
I love that so much.
It's funny, dude.
People shit all over Reagan, and I don't know why. Like, I know that his war on drugs thing didn't have the best outcome, but he ended the Cold War,
Thank you,
and he seemed like he did some cool shit.
Thank you, Slosher. We love you, Slosher, the gold boy. By the way, we hit Naked Snake for the 325th time in a row, and now we are 450 from double fight.
Oh,
milk.
Snap.
Damn, son. So if you want to see some of these hilarious mainstream media articles that are being spread right now, look at the article headlines for these things. Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after popping noises.
Oh God.
They're trying to make, like, they're trying to damage control as much as possible so people don't know that it was an assassination attempt. The issue is the vast majority of people that realize that there was an assassination attempt on Trump, subconsciously or consciously, they're going to realize, oh shit, they want this guy out. Why? And they're going to vote for him.
Yeah.
That an assassination attempt is a guaranteed win.
They're really trying to downplay this. I've never seen anything like it. You can't do that anymore, though. There's social media. See, this is where I think social media comes in, and it can be a good thing. It's weird how social media can both be vile but also good for a lot of things. Is they can't control the narrative as much anymore, because now there are independent sources. There are people out there reporting things the way that they should be reported, and also there's just so much there's constant filming, and you can't refute that when there's a whole bunch of people filming and it's going up everywhere. Eventually you can't control the narrative anymore, and it's actually kind of great.
Yeah, that is one positive, because people can kind of do their own research. The unfortunate truth though is you've had almost another side effect of social media, and people will also do no research, and they'll just scroll through their Facebook and they'll read literally fake stuff, and they'll
headlines.
They
just read headlines. Yeah.
They'll believe it. Like, for example, I don't scroll Facebook feed very much, if ever. But sometimes I find myself just scrolling down it like once in a while, and I'll see a recommended for you, and it's a random picture from a random Facebook page, and it will be like Matrix 5, and it's like a movie poster, like an AI, and I'm like, what the fuck is this garbage? And it's like a really bad AI poster, and it's like, oh my God, I'm so excited. It's like the caption, and you go to the comments, and everybody's like, oh my God, I'm so excited. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is so obviously fake. And people are like, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm like, God, these people are so stupid.
People are really stupid. They just refuse to do any research on their own, and they're so lazy. They'd rather read one line and then regurgitate it and get angry. And it's like, dude, stop.
Yeah. Thank you. Versified says Zia. Anna Braga does the same thing like you, but her wearing a MAGA hat was an ultimate grift to get subs. Dude, I'll do it. Go get your MAGA hat on. Thank you, Versified.
Yeah, I don't have a MAGA hat.
I have one.
I'm messing up. That's where I'm going wrong. I don't have a MAGA hat.
I got one today. It's brand new. It's so shiny.
Ooh, maybe
it's very
I'll get
red.
Me one.
Very red. I don't want to be fired from NASCAR though. If I go to a racetrack with the one on.
I was gonna say, where I'm moving, I could wear it all day long. I'm moving to where there's Trump flags everywhere.
I'll tell you immediately. Every single person that is involved when you go to a track, they're all conservatives.
Of course.
But they're also the same way though. Behind closed doors, they're like, you cannot talk about it. You don't even fucking talk about it.
Yep.
Because there's a lot of corporate sponsors, man. Big Sal up. North. On my best day, I never had the amount of courage this man has. The man is now living a legend in a world full of cowards. I'll tell you one thing, Big Sal.
It's pretty rad.
You cannot refute the statement that he took a bullet for this country. This motherfucker could be on a yacht getting his knob polished by 19 fucking 22-year-old models right now if he wanted to.
Yep.
And instead, he's out here getting shot in Pennsylvania. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Crazy. Thank you, Big Sal. We love you. We appreciate you, dude. Another orange boy down the hatch. We're closing in. The super chats are wild today. Wild. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Let's continue slogging through the bowels of Twitter and finding just how kind of disgusting the media is. If you think you hate the media, you don't hate them enough. That's for damn sure.
They're the absolute fucking worst.
Absolute worst, man. Disgusting people, man. Anyways, it says the FBI takes the lead in the investigation into a Trump assassination attempt. I don't really trust the FBI.
I trust the FBI about as much as the CIA, which is
exactly. Exactly. Twisted fucking Joker says Alec Baldwin wouldn't have missed. Oh, fuck. Damn, his case got dropped yesterday or today, I think.
Wait, Trump's did?
No, Alec Baldwin.
Oh, Alec Baldwin. I was like, wait, what? No way.
Yeah, dude.
Seriously, he got look. I think at the very least it should be some sort of manslaughter or just negligence or something. He shouldn't get off for that.
Yeah. I mean, he was like, what? So the story was he took this prop gun and he aimed it at this lady and was fucking around and shot her, right? It wasn't like a scene. Like he just had a prop gun. And he aimed at this lady and shot her, right?
The prop gun shouldn't have had bullets in it. Like there are so many things wrong with this. He shouldn't have been pointing it at someone during not a scene. She wasn't even an actress. That's retarded. But then on top of that,
it was a there's like a casing in the gun when there's blanks.
Yeah.
And if you leave the casing in, it like will fire that casing blank. I think I haven't looked it up. Dan says it's not a prop gun. So I have not looked at it. I know that I think Brandon Lee got killed in a similar way, where it was like an empty casing thing that was fired through the barrel or something. Woo says it's a real gun. Okay, well, damn. Why do you have a real gun? What the fuck?
Dude, that's even worse.
Damn.
Like I do agree with Too Shady. He's an old man and he's an actor. It's not his direct fault, but he shouldn't have been doing that. And it's 100% whoever is supposed to supply the weapons and whoever's in charge of that. I don't even know what the hell they're called. It's their fault. Something should have happened.
The FBI released a statement saying the FBI has assumed the role of the lead federal law enforcement agency in the investigation of the incident involving former President Donald Trump that occurred earlier today in Butler, Pennsylvania. Special agents of the FBI Pittsburgh field office responded immediately to include crisis response team members and evidence response technicians. We will continue to support this investigation with the full resources of the FBI alongside our partners at the U.S. Secret Service and state and local law enforcement. So we're never going to get any answers, basically, is what this is saying. The frustrating thing is the FBI is a very obvious left-leaning organization, which is kind of cringe. So that sucks. I don't really care for it. Anyways, I'm going to scroll down a little bit more, see what else we can find out. I don't want to show the dude dead on stream because they got him in the face. It looks like
that'll be too graphic. You'll get struck somehow for that.
They got him right in the face. But there's a picture of him. He's like a scrawny, like a scrawny, creepy looking dude.
It's a big surprise.
Yeah, like Beavis. This is the guy right here. He looks like a kind of guy that would do it. It is not the Mark Violet guy that they were talking about earlier. It's like a real skinny glasses guy.
Oh, gosh.
A Reddit mod.
Is he really a Reddit mod? Or are you just saying he looks like a Reddit mod? Because when you said that, I was like, I believe it. They already found his history. No.
Yeah. It is this guy, and he was the dude. And the funniest thing is Biden did release a statement. He came out and gave a little statement about it, and even he is not saying it's an assassination attempt. Even he's saying it's not an assassination. Like all these people they're avoiding it. They're avoiding it like the plague. They're trying every way, shape, or form to save the one or two people that are not watching closely. They're like, oh, they want people to be confused and not actually know it's an assassination attempt. That's what they're doing.
That's
very,
the
very
dumbest
obvious.
thing I've ever. If it's not that, what on earth else would it be? That's literally so obvious. They shot at him. Oh no, they were just trying to. Can't even think of anything.
Yeah. Satellite Chad, the man got back up and yelled, "Fight, fight!" He knew when he did. Okay, so Trump. This is where Trump's like a master. He felt his ear. He felt his body, and he's like, "Okay, I'm not dead. This is good." And then he stands up after it's all clear, and he's like, "Wait, let me pump my fucking fist. Wait, everybody!" And he gets out there, starts pumping his fist. He's like, "Fight!" He knew it. He's like, "Yeah, I'm about to fucking win, motherfucker." Because I just survived, bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's crazy.
That's crazy. No, Dashi says, hey, Cody and Zia from the UK need sleep, so we'll catch the stream when I wake up. Sending my ones now for Naked Snake. Make it rain. Any news on the NASCAR Camelot plushie? Griff that merch. Oh, I hope so.
Hell yeah.
One day. I do have the shirt. I have the shirt ready, willing, and able. Well, it can be anything, actually. It can be a mug, a phone case, or it can be a tank top, which is what a bunch of people ordered the tank top today, because a bunch of my friends were like, I wish it was a tank top. And I'm like, it just so happens that it is. And they're like, fuck yeah. So I sold a bunch of tank tops today.
Nice.
So that really helped out. I'm 4 sales away from 100, it looks like.
And, all right, gotta get me one.
And it's not loading. Oh, there it goes. So here's the link, everybody. I'll post it in the chat right now. We'll grift it really hard later. Thank you, No Dachi. I love you. Conservative Mama, everybody. $100 super chat. Damn. says, great commentary. God bless our country, President Trump, and safe racing. Thank you, Conservative Mama. We love you. We appreciate you. And you are now on my car for Indianapolis Raceway Park. Boom. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Tank Top Gang. Tank Top Gang. Before I could even finish reading that super chat, thank you, Conservative Mama. We love you. We appreciate you. Iricus, $100 super chat. Can you believe it? Tank Top Game. Iricus is on the car. Another one. Iricus has been on like the last freaking 8 cars I've ran. Thank you, Iricus. I appreciate you, my friend. Always coming in strong for your boy. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Got 600 people watching. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're 150 away from 500. Like the hell out of it.
Ashley got the shirt.
Look at it. Boom.
Yay.
Boom. 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 Talos. Boom. Marion. We're one red boy from a rainbow night.
Holy crizap.
We're going hard.
Sorry for saying that, everyone.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you should be.
that was pretty bad.
Let us pull up Biden's statement today,
Ugh.
where he incoherently said things.
It's not great.
And we're gonna analyze exactly what he says here, because I think it's really important. All right, here we go.
Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this. And so I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have been engaged in making sure that the people who, and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience. I don't have all that detail. We'll make that available to you. I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if I'm not able to give, if it's not convenient for you all. But the bottom line is, the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. And everybody must condemn it.
At least he's condemning it. And also, why does he only get Botox right here?
He has, whoever's doing his work is like, it's clear that he's an old man and they're trying to make him look younger, but it's obvious that he gets Botox and he definitely had a facelift. There's no way around it. And it's not bad work. It's just very obvious work. Yeah,
it's creepy. But the issue is, man, is, you know what he could have said? And he can't win now, obviously, unless there's something nefarious happening, which there likely will be. But this is my idea. The best possible way you can save any face is you come out on stage and you say, look, maybe we shouldn't be calling this man Hitler. Maybe we shouldn't be saying this man is going to ruin the entire country and we need to stop him any means necessary. Maybe we shouldn't be making these statements, and maybe politically, like the dogfighting in politics the last 20 years has gotten a little too extreme. Maybe we should reel it in so people don't get killed because they take things the wrong way. He would have earned points for that. Now, could he win? I doubt it, but he would have earned points for that. But he but maybe we should reel this in, because the last 20 years has gotten devastating. If you've watch a debate from like 1994 or 1998 or something, or 1996.
We literally just did this. It was so respectful, and they actually made some points. And look, I'll say this: Trump kind of made some points in the debate, but it also at the same time was just him saying over and over again how horrible Biden is. And it's like, this is getting us nowhere. And Biden was doing the same thing, but worse. He wasn't answering anything at all. Yeah. And they roundabout talk, and all politicians do that, where they roundabout talk about things and they never directly answer the question that they've been asked, which is so frustrating. But it's just the most insane thing. There's no modicum of respect or decency in the debates. They can't even be called debates anymore. It's ridiculous.
Yep. This is one of the more disgusting things. The CNN article says it tries to make it look like he was just fell. It's the CNN article said Secret Service rushes Trump off stage after he falls at rally. They're just saying he fell like he's old or something. He fell. They trying to score those points. Yeah, good luck with that bullshit. Good luck with that bullshit. Billy Hatcher says they don't want to say it because they don't want to give Trump more votes. That's why they're not saying it. Oh, and it's over now. It's over now. That's for damn sure. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. You know what I would do if I was Trump? I would be like, I'd make a statement, and I would say this is no one's fault, but I would be like, you know what? I am canceling my appearance at the second debate because I don't feel safe being in public with Biden supporters. I think that would be the fucking funniest shit that's ever happened. It'd be like, oh damn.
Yep.
Damn. Because like now with it with whether they want to or not, those people now look like the people that openly support it now and are acting insane. There was like 3 in the chat earlier. They now look like fucking terrorists, like crazy ass motherfucking terrorists now.
Yep, and it turns out, surprise, surprise, they're the dangerous ones.
Yeah, thank you, Billy Hatcher. I'm not saying he should do that, Felix, even though I probably said he should do that.
It would be funny, though.
It would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It'd be fucking hilarious. Sadlad says he can't win unless the election is fortified. Yeah, I don't think mail-in voting should be a thing at all. Jadine, ZOI, you're pretty. The government hates us. Jadine's super chats are funny.
I love these super chats. He always says nice things about me and hates the government. I could get behind this guy.
I like your titties. Also, dismantle the IRS. Thank you, Jadine. Yeah. Love you, Jadine. Thank you. I can't believe Keffels did this art, the clown says. Damn it, Keffels. Why? How could you? Okay, so here's something. Here is 2.5 minutes of politicians openly calling for political violence.
I just don't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be.
People need to start taking to the streets. This is a dictator.
You know, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives.
Enemies of the state.
Show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful.
Do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
When they go low, we kick.
How do you resist the temptation to run up and wring her neck?
The biggest terror threat in this country is white men, most of them radicalized right up to the right.
I thought he should have punched him in the face. I said, even if you lost, he insulted your wife.
Yes.
He came down the escalator and called Mexicans rapists and murderers. He said, well, what do you think I should have done? I said, I think you should have punched him in the face and then gotten out of the race. You would have been a hero.
I'd like to punch him in the face. I said if we were in high school, I'd take him behind the gym and beat the hell out of him.
Punch some people in the face.
When was the last time an actor assassinated a president?
They're still going to have to go out and put a bullet in Donald Trump, and that's a fact.
Look, as his character is stabbed to death.
Where is John Wilkes Booth when you need him?
I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
A Missouri state senator is under investigation by the Secret Service after saying she hopes President Trump is assassinated.
I will go and take Trump out tonight.
And if you see anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gas station, you get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
And sadly, the domestic enemies to our voting system and our honoring our Constitution are right at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
They're not going to stop before Election Day in November, and they're not going to stop after Election Day. And that should be, everyone should take note of that on both levels, that this isn't, they're not going to let up, and they should not.
If you think we're rallying now, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, they should just arrest all those people now and see what happens.
Holy crap, dude.
Arrest them all, boys. Woo!
All right, now what I want someone to do is make a collage of Trump saying or a montage of Trump saying all of the things that, all this violence, so-called violence he's been calling for, because I haven't even seen anything like that. And if it was happening, I would imagine someone would have made it already.
You know, one thing you'll notice, especially from being somebody that doesn't really overtly support any camp, you can really watch from the sidelines and see everybody acting like psychos. Mm-hmm. And one thing you'll notice really fast, and this is actually a common phrase that's starting to be repeated more and more, everything that the left accuses the right of doing, the left is doing currently.
Yeah.
They're like there's all kinds of politicians saying that if Trump gets elected, he's gonna arrest his political opposition. I'm like, you already did that. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You literally have done this already. Yep. To the guy you're talking about, you dumb bitches.
It's so
They think we're that stupid. The unfortunate truth is,
I was gonna say some are though. Yeah,
we are.
A lot of people are.
Yeah,
It's not good.
It sucks. We are that stupid. Like as a people, we are. We're incredibly stupid. Thank you, Dan, for 5 gifted memberships. We're 170 away from double flight milk.
You see his new pick?
Yeah, dude. Let's go. Thank you, Dan A. We love you, Dan. Slosher says bigger titties, smaller taxes. Zia Chody 2024.
Hell yes. That is a platform I can get behind. Let's do it, Cody.
Well, we'll have to do it. Well, I'll be 36 in 2 years. What about vice president? Is there an age limit?
Yeah, is there an age limit for vice president?
Oh, you're old as fuck too. In 2028, we can do this.
Let's do this. Let's get ready. I'm ready.
In 2028, we'll both be old enough to be presidents.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it sucks for you. That's not for me. I just get better looking with age. What's up? You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Keep doing that.
No, we can do it. Bigger titties, smaller taxes. 2028, Zia Chody.
Honestly, those are two. That would be our platform.
I think we could win.
I think we could get some hot girls in bikinis eating like Carl's Jr. again because those commercials were money and they got rid of them. Stupid.
Yeah.
And get rid of some taxes.
And also something kind of unrelated. I had 5 Guys Burgers and Fries today.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
Me and Ass Girl shared half a burger because I'm trying to watch my weight. And holy fuck, it's awesome. It's so good. And people actually had the nerve to tell me. They had the nerve to tell me that In-N-Out is better than 5 Guys. In-N-Out tastes like a underwhelming fast food joint.
So I like
Five Guys
In-N-Out.
is gourmet.
I like In-N-Out. I think that it got way overhyped. I think people are like, oh my God, In-N-Out. But when I lived in LA, I'd go there occasionally and get a burger and I always enjoyed it. And what I liked about In-N-Out was I never felt sick after I ate it. I always felt like, oh shit, I can eat this burger and actually be okay. Yeah. That being said, 5 Guys does taste better, but it's greasy as hell.
I went to, there's a 5 Guys in my town, and it might be where I am because it's Huntsville. I don't know, but it's always so good. It's always so top notch. I went to an In-N-Out when I was driving from Las Vegas to Arizona when I was we were racing at Phoenix, and I got an In-N-Out and it was fucking awful. It was like kind of lukewarm and not that great. And I was like bummed. I was like, I can't believe people are so jazzed over a very normal, mediocre fucking fast
You
food
might have gone to a bad one too. If it's just sort of mediocre and like barely lukewarm, that sucks to hear because I do think they are good.
Yeah. No, I'm also not surprised that Zia prefers 5 Guys. Thank you, Slosher. Appreciate you. 5 Guys, all right.
Why 5 when you could make it 6? Hey.
Terry Irwin says good luck next weekend. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you, baby. Hope so. Hope we do well. We're going to be in a good car. So very excited to do that. Thank you, Terry. We love you. We appreciate you. All right. Let's continue on this Trump train today. Same people saying, damn, so close. Damn, so close. Damn, so close. They really wanted his ass dead, didn't they?
That's so crazy.
They really wanted him dead, didn't they? And they're telling on themselves, look, I don't know about you. Even if I thought that way, I would not post it on social media.
No.
These people are stupid as fuck. These are like the people that like rob stores and then post the video on social media from their personal account. Like, God, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I agree with Chibi. I agree with Chibi, bro.
The Quartering posted another picture of the same picture of the dude.
Yeah, I see it everywhere. I'm seeing it everywhere. People are posting fucking pictures of of this dude just mutilated. Which, I mean, it's nice to see, but it's not nice to see, or it's not nice to show, is what
I feel just more bad that this guy was so mentally ill and so extreme, was so easily manipulated that he threw his life away like that. I think that's what's sad about it.
CNN's apparently pissed that Trump said fight after the shot. Let's watch this clip. Be a lot of fun. Meat Puppet says definitely bigger / more tiggle bitties, less taxes. Goes, yeah. Thank you, Meat Puppet. We love you.
Thanks,
Meat Puppet. 150 from Double Milk. 150. Thank you, Meat Puppet. And last day to get on the IRP car. $100 super chat. Thank you, Meat Puppet. Sad Lad says, boy got smoked. His ass got smooked. All right, here we go.
That was gnarly.
All right. So here's what CNN apparently is not happy with how Trump was almost assassinated.
I do want to say there was one thing that when I watched the tape, I found odd because of all of the heated rhetoric. And that is that after he was hit, former President Trump got up and said, fight, fight, fight. I think what we're hearing from people is that's not the message that we want to be sending right now. We want to tamp it down.
Yeah, I would just know one thing on this, to that point.
Oh, shame on him for almost dying right there. What a dumbass. What a
oh my God.
CNN, you bastards. You silly, silly bastards. You just, God, what are you doing? What are you doing?
And that's clearly not what he meant. He clearly meant like, we'll fight back and vote and I'm going to keep camp. Like, that's obviously what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He wasn't physically saying, hey, now, like, who? Fight what? Stop. You know what he meant.
Joe Walsh says, Trump is a threat to our democracy and political violence is always wrong. And damn near every American believes that, except for, all these people trending that are saying they wanted him dead. Yeah. What a dumbass. Let me tweet that out. Every American believes it. Believes.
He was clearly fighting for his right to party. You gotta fight for your right to party. Yes, that's exactly what he was doing. No, it's what everybody's saying. He's saying fight as in don't back down. They knew exactly what he was saying, but they had to try to find some way to spin it. And there's no way to really negatively spin that except for a nitpicking. And they found that one little thing. And they're like, all right, so how do we... Assholes.
The left is having meltdowns because they wanted Trump dead and he did not. Let's see what they're saying. I
think we forgot to mention when we were asking for, someone to bring back assassinating presidents like they used to, we forgot to mention that they have to have good aim. Remember, genies are tricky that way.
Oh, look, a girl with shitty hair that's fried, a septum piercing, and her skin is permanently peeled through the thousands of cum loads dumped on her face.
She has a neck tattoo.
Oh, I can't believe it. It's a bad one, too. You think you'd hire a good person.
Really bad one. There's something about those septum piercings that immediately kind of make me hate someone. Like, I'll see a girl that has one of those and I'm like, oh, you're just a giant fucking douchebag, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm roasting everybody that we bring up here. She's like, she says people should have good aim. If they're gonna like assassinate people, they should have good aim. And I said, and I was like, and you'd think you'd spend over $10 and a blowjob for a neck tattoo.
That's actually great.
Oh, come on now. Come on. Is that McAnal Man in the chat? What's up, dude? Billy Hatcher says, playing the song I Won't Back Down and Trump's Fight, Fight, Fight. Also, the girl is ugly and perma single. Yep. I blow on her face, though. Fuck, I don't care.
Everybody would.
That's what I do, man. Thank you, Billy. We love you. Sad Lad Chad says, the man just got shot, you clowns. They'll do anything to try to make him look bad. Last super chat of the night. Keep up the good content. Thank you, Sad Lad. By the way, I put out a GameStop video yesterday. Go give it a like. Get it to 1,000 likes. Please give it some love. And don't forget to pick up one of my shirts, you pleb ass bitches. All right. Come on. Stop being plebs. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of your plebness. All right. I need some good non-pleb bitches. Closing in. We're 3 shirts away from 100 sold, bro. What's up? We sold one. Thank you, guys. All right. Anyways, so every single political pundit, every single opposition is trying to claim that either A, the assassination was staged, or B, there was no assassination. They're trying to claim that Trump just fell on stage, which is hilarious. And I think they're going to be extremely upset very soon. And Lakota Man, of course, this guy that was just found out to be a fraud and been pretending to be Native American for the last 20 years. Like everybody that's an activist and a Native American, they actually end up
not Native American.
He's not part of the tribe. He claims he's part of this really, really old tribe that dates back. There was a lot of info that came out recently that he's not at all. He's been lying for years just to get clout. And of course, he's claiming that he loves Pennsylvania because they tried to kill Trump. So of course he did, because all these people have absolutely zero moral compass. I think what we've learned today, if you can take away anything from today, you can take away the fact that almost nobody has a moral compass. Like, especially all these people on social media, they have not seen death. We've been in such a comfortable period the last 30 years that people lack a more. They have not seen death. They've not felt death. They've not felt horrendous shit in their life or their family's lives that they don't know what it feels like personally. So they knowingly just wish death on everybody and celebrate it. And it's gross as fuck. Dude, I have watched family members die. I have watched family members go to war and die. I've watched young family members get brain tumors and die. I've watched my grandparents die in front of me in hospital beds. I watched my brother die. And these people are openly wishing death on people that think differently from them. They are fucking disgusting people, all of them. Yeah. Absolutely disgusting fucking people. And you'll notice that a lot of them are either A, old-ass white women that can't lose anybody else because they're fucking alone, and B, young-ass white women or young-ass effeminate white men that have never felt trauma in their lives.
Yep, I agree 100%.
It's
100%. And I think that's what people don't realize, the finality of death and how really traumatizing and just sad it is for everyone around them. Because you're right, they've never experienced it. They've never experienced loss. Yep. It's fucking horrible. Like touching my mom's dead body for the first time when I was 5. You really fucking, I don't know, man. It hits you, and you see how real it is, and it's not something that you should wish on people haphazardly just because they don't think what you think. It is really fucking gross.
The people that tend to think this way or believe this way or live this life usually are middle class or upper middle class. They haven't struggled. Dude, I was in the trailer park. I didn't have time to think about damn politics when I was a teenager. Fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's so frustrating. Jadine, Cody, I don't hate you, but Z is my favorite.
Jadine,
you could just say Z is your favorite. You got to overtly claim that you don't hate me. I didn't think you did. Thank you, Jadine. I appreciate you, Jadine. Tommy Shield Music says 100%, bud. I love you and thankful I got to grow up with you. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing, dude? I haven't seen this dude in like 15 years. Tommy Shield. We went to high school together. Another good dude. One of my only friends in high school. I did not have him. I did not have him. I had like 7. And they rotated and then would disappear. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Jadine. Anyways, let's continue. Let's move on. I love how everybody's posting pictures of Sam Hyde saying he's the shooter. I love it.
Who's Sam Hyde?
Sam Hyde, he is he's just a guy. He's the dude that operates Fish Tank, and he's been like an internet meme for years.
Oh, okay, all right.
And every time there's like an assassination, or not, I shouldn't say that. Every time there's a shooting, people say the shooter's been identified, and it's always a picture of Sam Hyde. Every time. It says the gunman who attempted to assassinate former President Donald Trump Saturday was identified as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. It's an appropriate last name. Source told the Post. Let me guess, they scrubbed all of his social media before they released his name. Wouldn't be surprised. I think we can all agree immediately, without a shadow of the doubt, that he was not an alt-right extremist like they always
absolutely not. 20 years old, and he just threw his life away.
Yeah, dude.
He's dead now. And again, the finality of death, like that's fucking it, dude. It's done. It's over.
Yeah, it's freaking wild. It's absolutely wild. Thank you, Jadine. Appreciate you. Tommy Shields Music says, I'll never forget when you came home from Talladega burnt like a lobster. Yeah, and Barry Payne popped my blisters and drank them and threw up.
Oh, Cody, what the fuck?
I didn't fucking, it was Barry. It wasn't me. I didn't.
Why did you let him do that?
Because he's fucking crazy. He's a crazy person. Yeah, it was wild, man. It's a wild time. I never thought I'd race at Talladega 30 years or 20 years later either. That's pretty cool.
Awesome.
A lot of fun. All right, let's continue. Let's continue forth and read some more here. I'm sure the FBI is working overtime on this. Yeah, we're never gonna learn anything more about this. To be fair, Maxwell Yerrick. That's a weird ass name. That's obviously not his name. I'm just scrolling through my feed and trying to find out new stuff. That's a goofy looking motherfucker, though.
Yeah. It's always like that. You ever notice school shooters are the same? They're always some skinny looking, goofy looking, he probably got bullied a bunch and had something to prove, or just it all goes back to mental illness, in my opinion, is really what it comes down to.
Yeah, and that's the thing that makes it kind of, and a lot of people like to jump, they have knee-jerk reactions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Knee-jerk reactions. Okay. And the thing that's really, really frustrating is the fact that people don't realize that these people are suffering from mental illness. And now, granted, it's our fault, or maybe the government's fault, or whoever's fault for not treating these people or taking them seriously. But people like to cast them aside immediately. Like when people in the chat start yelling at you, they start yelling at you and shit. You're like, what's going on? Like, why are these people yelling at you? And you have to realize that they're suffering from mental illness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Suffering
No,
from
100%.
Yeah. Is everybody saying what the fuck because of the drinking the blisters? Is that what you guys are talking about?
No, they're saying what the fuck to some other gross thing that just said.
Yeah, you know how it is. I apologize. So Elon Musk came out and endorsed Trump, by the way.
I saw that. Yeah, he's like stands behind Trump. I mean, good for him. It's
yeah. It doesn't help that people are saying he's a threat. Like, for example, Biden right here.
Most importantly, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, Trump is a threat to this nation. There you go.
Saying things like that are going to lead to this, especially when you have a freaking wave of mental illness over everybody.
Yeah.
So pretty freaking crazy. Pretty crazy.
And social media is the problem too. Is social media is giving a plan. Here's the negative sides of the internet and social media is giving these people a platform to congregate and commiserate with each other, and then just keep feeding that mental illness, those delusions, and they get themselves all riled up and then do things like this.
Yeah. The thing is, man, if the only way you can save face right now is all these people, like what's that that fucking shitty ass late night host that like almost has panic cries when he talks about Trump, Stephen Colbert. Stephen Colbert, like one of the God, I can't even say what I think he is, or else I'll get fucking banned. God, he's so cringe. He's like going through menopause, and it's so gross to watch.
I want to like him because of how much he loves Lord of the Rings and how much he knows about it, but he just ruins it with everything else.
He's so gross. Anyways, he went on like a freaking panic like monologue the other night about Trump. He's like, oh, like my dude, who gives a fuck? No one gives a fuck. Well, all these people that have done this need to come out and completely condemn any violence, no matter who it's on or what politician it's on. That's the only way they can save face. And the thing is, they won't though.
No, well, no, of course not.
They'll joke about it and be gross. Wrathchild gifted a membership. We love you, Wrathchild. Frozen Toy, but Cody, the tolerant one. Thank you, Frozen Toy. Yeah, that's for damn sure. You'll always notice that all these assassination attempts are always on the same party. Thank you, Frozen. Appreciate you. Last time it happened, yeah, same party. Thank you, Frozen. Caros! Evening all. Spent the day running around, but I finally have my Pontiac back home and repaired. It's taking weeks to get this resolved. Head back to Baltimore tomorrow. We love you, Karis. Dude, Karis, get with me, you goofy bastard. And let's set up a date for you to be at a racetrack. Your logo's been on my car all year, and you haven't even been to a race. What's up? Except for the one we didn't qualify. I apologize. But we did get to sit in the hot tub and drink all night. So that was fun. Thank you, Karis. I appreciate you. Karis is a good dude. We love you, Karis. We love you. John Anderson says, remember, if you trade freedom for security, you deserve neither. I agree with that. I agree with that. Crazy. Time for private security. Yep, I agree. Says right here, let's read Viva Barnes. Who is it? Viva Frey on Twitter says, it seems that the Secret Service of the FBI gave at least one clear shot to the would-be assassin from a rooftop vantage point before they would have no choice but to take him out. The shooter had one job and he failed. Investigations now. This was not an accident. This was not an avoidable breach. This looks like a lie hop. But God's breath got in the way. Investigations now. Agreed, Vivo. Thank you. Appreciate you. Jadine says, Zia, your breasts are impressive. Thank you, Jadine.
Thank you.
My breast? What the fuck?
Hey, your breasts are impressive too, Cody.
What the fuck, man? What the hell? Thank you. An IHOP? Is this an IHOP? This is obviously an International House of Pancakes.
I want IHOP.
Bro, I fuck some up. Dude, I don't know what it is. Every time I used to go out to clubs, which was not very often, but I did date a few early 20s, like girls through my Tinder craze in the 2017, 2018, and they always want to go downtown, you know. So they get in their skimpy outfits. They always weighed like 108 pounds, soaking wet. Every one of these girls, and they get in their skimpy outfits and go downtown. And these girls, man, they would be like, let's go to IHOP. And I would be like blitzed out of my mind, fucking eating like a stack of pancakes this tall. One time we were at the IHOP over there off of Drake Avenue. Freaking people just started fighting. There was like people fist fighting in the IHOP, and I was just like sitting there eating my pancakes. I'm like, what's happening right now?
It's like a Waffle House. I've always wanted to go to a Waffle House because I've never been to one, but I didn't realize until I started seeing it online that just fights are breaking out at Waffle House freaking constantly.
Yeah,
constantly.
That's the draw. That's why people like it.
People go for dinner and a show or breakfast and a show.
Yeah, that's what they want. It's why you go, man.
Hey, as long as I don't get in on the fight, I would sit there and eat some waffles and watch some people get into some shenanigans.
Yep. Dave Portnoy says on Twitter, I sincerely hope when Trump speaks, he preaches that violence is for cowards and to bang home how unacceptable violence is on either side of the aisle. Take the temperature in this country down. It would be the most presidential thing anybody's done in a long time. Completely agree. It's kind of what I was alluding to earlier. A lot of crazy stuff. Speaker Mike Johnson says the House will conduct a full investigation of the tragic events today. The American people deserve to know the truth. We will have Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle and other appropriate officials from DHS and the FBI up here for a hearing before our committees. ASAP.
Sure they are.
Sure they are. Billy says my dad has an infection on his leg, and I pray to God it's not too serious like staph. And I hope it isn't. He might have to cut his leg off if it is. I hope not. I met your dad, and he's a really.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I would stay optimistic. Don't get caught up in the worst case scenario mind thought, because I do that all the time, and I hate it.
I hope he's okay.
Tell your dad I love him. Charles says this is really bad, Cody. There are a lot of young men nowadays that don't really give a fuck, don't have much to lose. I pray we don't have an escalation of political violence. I agree. It kind of feels a little Civil War-y.
And the tough thing is that it's, again, instead of, and I don't want to get too weird or too preachy with this, because it gets to a point where it does get weird and I start listening to people say things and I'm like, oh, this is gross too.
Yeah.
But not having a good role model enough to want to work on yourself and make yourself better is where I think a lot of it goes wrong for men and women. This is not a gender issue. This is just a people issue.
Yeah.
Trying to find a way to better your life. And if you're lonely and you want to meet someone, figure out a way to do that. And stop blaming outside factors, because chances are it's not that.
Yep.
It's just, or, if you want to find a better, whatever it is. And it just seems like people are more and more feeling like they're the victim and losing hope and then doing these radical things like this.
Yep. 100%. Completely agree. And it is. I mean, people feel like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. And the issue is again, it's because people feel stuck because we live in such a comfortable society. And I hate having to say this over and over, but that's what it is, man. We live in such a comfortable society that people don't feel fulfilled and they feel lost and alone. And some of them, some people venture into music. Some people venture into other avenues. Some people venture into extremism. And that's where things like this can take place.
Yeah.
So it's a terrible thing, but I usually talk behind closed doors about this, but we haven't had something really devastating in this country in a long time, and I think that's why we've gotten to the point where just the fact that you not mentioning a pronoun correctly can get you fucking blitzed or laid out.
Yeah, you lose your whole life, you lose your job,
and thousands of people on Twitter will hate you, and it's because everything is so comfortable that we have to create our own problems. We have no problems, therefore we create our own, right? Yep. Because you got to feel fulfilled. You got to feel alive. There's a reason why rich kids always do weird freaking shit like bouldering on top of freaking buildings and shit and parkour on skyscrapers. It's because they just want to feel alive. Fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, 100%. And I know this has happened in the past and things sort of go back to normal. It just feels like there was never quite as much tension as there is now.
Yeah,
and that's where it gets scary. Is presidents have actually been assassinated before, but this tension that we have amongst and I'm noticing it in everyday life too. And this is another part of the reason why I'm moving to just a different area is there's so much anger and aggression out. You see it in driving, you see it with people's interactions with each other. Like there's no more, I don't know, any sort of decency in public anymore. It's starting to feel weird, like a little too much, where it feels like something bad is coming, and I don't want to.
Imagine if he would have died today. It would have been the most earth-shattering shit that's happened in a long time.
Yeah.
Yep. And everybody would just say it was Democrats. Rightly so.
I love SLC.
You should have moved. You should have moved to Alabama.
You know,
I would have even let you sleep in my bed.
Well, lucky me.
Yeah, dude.
I've never been to Alabama. I've never been to a lot of these places.
It's just a really laid back place, man. Very, very.
I do like where I'm moving a lot. It's very nice. It's like very nice and quiet and just chill. And I like that. And I know the area, and I think that's why I'm like, I know it. I'm not moving to a place, and I'm just renting for now, and then I'll figure out sort of what I want to do after that. I just don't know.
I just helped my friend move today. He bought a house right down the road from me, and he's pretty excited. It's a very nice house. It's very nice, but it's in one of those neighborhoods that are spooky, where like every house is the same.
Oh, like one of those Stepford Wives houses where you're like, are there robots living in there? What's happening?
They're not allowed to open their garage for more than an hour at a time.
Please tell me that's not a real HOA thing.
It's an HOA, yeah.
Oh my God, that's the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Bro, ever since that dude came and took pictures and inspected my R8 like 2 weeks ago, my garage has still been open. It's still open.
It's your fucking house. It's your garage. You can leave it open if you want.
Had a guy come. He came and took photographs of it, and he inspected it, or did it like a 250 point inspection. And I just haven't closed the garage since then.
You should have to, and you should be able to paint your house whatever fucking color you want to paint your house, and you should be able to plant whatever you want in your yard.
Yeah.
And if you don't mow your grass for a week, you shouldn't get fined for it. It pisses me off.
Yeah, fuck them. Bunch of bitches, all of them.
Fuck them.
I tweeted out the picture of Trump raising his fist, and I said this photo will be in textbooks 200 years from now.
It will.
It will be.
Absolutely.
It will be. And a lot of people are tweeting that no one should ever mention January 6th again after this.
You know what? I 100% agree. This is 1,000 times worse. Was that insane? Yes. Did anything come of it though? No.
Yep. Ben and Candy Carson said they tried to bankrupt him, they tried to slander him, they tried to imprison him, and now they tried to kill him. But God is protecting him. Based.
Wild, dude.
Based. God. Yeah. Jake the Viking said that people that are upset that Trump didn't die when actual people in the crowd died are just disgusting. And I agree with that. Absolutely agree.
And that's
Go
sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say that's the worst part about it is people died. They lost their lives. The families lost a brother, a husband, a sister, a wife, whatever the fuck it is, and they're just like, oh man, I really wish they'd killed Trump. So gross.
Yeah, I mean, it's always the same fucking people. You know, like the same fucking 22-year-old white girl with pink hair or 58-year-old white woman that's alone in her house with her kitties.
Yeah. Dude, that is the craziest shit. Wikipedia is having an editor war from. Hold on, I lost it.
Wikipedia is having an editor war from what I saw with the mods locking the page because they don't know if it was an assassination attempt or claiming the shooter was just trying to wound John. Okay, hold on.
Trying to wound him in the head. Are you serious?
This sounds like when they're like trying to dissuade from a crime being a hate crime. It'll be like, it's like this dude like attacked this white kid that was mentally challenged and beat him almost to death and was saying, I hate white people the whole time. And they're like, yeah, but we don't really know if it's a hate crime. I'm like, you motherfucker.
It's just stop. Just stop.
Simper Gummy's over here having a retard fit in the chat. He said it was staged. All right, Simper Gummy. So there's let's actually like talk about it from a real standpoint. So there's bullets, there's pictures and freeze frame pictures of bullets whizzing by Donald Trump's head. Somebody was hit in the face in the crowd and died. Who staged it and why was it staged? Are you claiming that Donald Trump staged it and was just like really hoping that this guy was a good shot and would only hit him in the ear? Are you claiming who staged it? Deep State staged it? Did they meet? Were they intending on killing him? Were they not intending on killing him?
And if it was staged, who are the people that agreed to give up their lives to do this?
Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. And Simber Gumby says, look at the other footage before reporting. Okay, well, thank you for your input. I appreciate that. 2 cops on the roof looking directly at the shooter. Yeah, so the police and Secret Service was notified that there was a guy getting on the roof, and as soon as they found out, they got in position. Everybody got in position, and the guy shot immediately right before the Secret Service could take him out. You can hear the shots ring out almost at the same time. The dude was killed almost immediately, and there was people reporting it all over the place. And also, if you look at the footage, the people, the Secret Service and the police flinch when the bullets fired. If it's staged, why are they flinching? I'm so confused. If it's staged, why are these guys flinching and like almost falling over when the first bullet's fired? If it was staged, they knew it was coming. You're just hoping it's staged because you're radicalized by social media and TV. And that's okay, man. Like, dude, I get it. Like, a lot of people are. A lot of people suffer from mental illness, and they get really fucking riled up about this shit. But to claim that shit is staged, like, that's wild. Bullets fucking zimming by this dude's head, freeze frame. Like, outrageous. Like, you think this dude was such a good shot that he intended on hitting Trump's ear? Like, this is fucking insane. Like, you need to stop watching TV shows and movies and shit and Game of Thrones and fucking go outside and build a hobby, get an interest, meet some people, like-minded people, and figure some shit out. You know, and get on Xanax too. Xanax is good. You go for that.
I also think the only argument that you could really make for this being staged, which I still not staged, is that it was some sort of politician, CIA, FBI, or somebody that actually tried to have him killed for real.
Yeah.
And it just got screwed because he moved his head.
I could say that's a slightly more believable scenario. Like maybe the deep state was trying to take him out.
That's
and they
I
failed.
would believe more than it's staged. Yeah.
I would believe that a little bit more. And they just failed. But also, if I were to believe a thing, the deep state wouldn't hire a goofy ass 20-year-old dumbass kid. Also, they would hire a fucking American sniper. You know what I mean? That dude hit somebody from 4,000 yards away. All right, they're not going to hire some dumbass kid to freaking, you know what I'm saying?
I have to pee. I'm going to be right back.
Get on it, doggone it.
I held it for a minute.
Full swing. Yeah. So, anyways, let's continue. Appreciate you, Go P. Thank you. Appreciate you guys so much for all the super chats. We are 60 away from double fight milk. God, you got me, Mo. Mo got my ass. Where's Mo at? Mo got me. Where are you at in the chat? Why can't I pull up Mo's chat? Where are you, Mo? Anyways, Mo said you should probably not tell the crazy guy to go out and meet like-minded people. That's fucking hilarious, dude. I'm dead, bro. I'm dead. Whoo. Who's handsome says, why are you not racing? I race at Indianapolis next Friday. Thank you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. They need better minded people. You ain't lying, Melissa. You ain't lying. Thank you, Reagan, over on Rumble, by the way. We love you, baby. Ooh. Oh, we're getting some milk, Felix. We're getting some milk. I don't know about y'all. We're getting some milk. We are 75 likes away from 500. Ooh. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys so much for all your support today. Been wild. Yeah, that's true. Looks like Iwo Jima. A lot of people are making Iwo Jima like references, you know. You just did your 10K Spartan race. Congratulations, man. I bet you feel pooped. I tell you what. They aren't sending their best. That's for damn sure. Oh my God, dude. Been a wild day. It's gonna be very, very interesting to actually see the polls as they come out the next couple of days. The unfortunate truth, though, is I don't feel like polls really are separated by more than 10 points, because it doesn't matter what happens. You could have a fart. You could fart and manifest it into an AI like robot fart machine, and people would still vote for it as long as they have whatever symbol on their side. It doesn't really matter, you know? So anyways, Candace Owens tweeted out, "Don't worry, guys. Right after they finish wiping his socials and deleting every trace of his existence online, the experts will be sure to let us know who the shooter is." Yes, that's how that works, man. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, I'm just doom scrolling at this point. Just doom scrolling.
It's wild.
It's crazy, man. Oh man. I'm so glad I'm not watching The Boys. Every time I see a reference to The Boys, I'm like, I'm so glad I'm not watching that show.
I haven't watched this season yet. I'm going to because
I was enjoying it,
curious.
and then
Same.
I was enjoying. I really liked the first 2 seasons, and then I just stopped watching it because I just got away from it, and now I hear it's a fucking trash fire, and I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't continue watching it.
I am gonna watch it though because I want to see, because I've seen where people are like, and I watch it and I'm like, I think they're overreacting a little bit. So I'm curious. I'm curious if I'm gonna also hate it and think it's trash, or if I think people are overreacting.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Oh my God. Yeah. Huffington Post in 2017 said impeachment is no longer enough. Donald Trump must face justice. And it said he should be convicted in a court of law and executed. Oh, I wonder if any of these people are going to be charged for inciting violence. Like, for example, when January 6th happened, Trump said people should do it peacefully. And told the Proud Boys to stand down and stand by. And they said he incited people to just kill politicians. But there's actual people saying Trump should be executed. And will they get charged? I highly doubt it.
No. They
wear the D on their shoulder, so they're safe. Luckily, it all works out in the end.
As long as you're on the right side, you can get away with almost anything.
Yep. That is for damn sure. I mean, look at every single late night host has tons of pictures of them in blackface and tons of videos of them saying the most abhorrent shit, but they don't get in trouble ever.
Well, have you ever looked at Biden's voting record while he was was he in the Senate?
No.
It's fucking horrendous, dude. He voted on some fucked up stuff.
Well, I mean,
he actually sucks.
He openly hated black people until very recently.
I know. It's absolutely insane.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yep, it's wild, man. What do you got planned, Z? You got anything coming up? I've been watching your shows lately. I've been trying to get back into it. I've been traveling so damn much.
Oh, honestly, same. My life has just been chaos for the past long time, but month in particular. I don't have anything coming up. I'm moving on Monday, so all my stuff will be moved up on Monday. I'm gonna likely be doing my stream on Tuesday, next Tuesday at 8, on my YouTube channel. So if anybody wants to check that out, it's Zealand on YouTube, Zealand on OnlyFans, Zealand on Fansly, XIALAND. Pretty much you can find all the stuff there. Yeah, nothing super exciting, except that I did a bunch of, when X-Ray Girl was out here visiting, we did a whole bunch of collabs for OnlyFans. So I've been releasing those almost every week, and I've got a bunch of other stuff coming out, and those were fun. We've mostly released videos, photos, but we also have some videos too. So yeah, I'm doing it. I just gotta, once the move is done, and I can start to focus on more stuff again. I'm still streaming, just not in any special way.
Did you guys do a double dildo thing?
No. Have you?
I want to subscribe right now. Nothing like that. Nothing cool like that.
Nothing cool. Yeah, no. Someday with someone, but it's not going to be with X-Ray Girl.
You can double dildo with me. What's up?
With your butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sledge.
Jay Sledge, I am fucking obsessed with Classic WoW. Sorry, answer. I love that game so much. Anyway,
wait, have you been playing it or something?
Not recently, but I played.
Yeah.
It's been a few years, but oh my God, I'd stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning when I had to be up at 6, just wasting all of my sleep hours on playing that game. God damn it, it's so fun and so addictive.
Yeah, I got my main up to 74 or 75, and then I haven't played it since. I need to play again though, because I'm doing. If you do Burning Crusade, it automatically made you Lich King, and I was like, okay, that's fine. So I was doing Lich King quests and shit, and then I got away from it. But Need to go back. Need to get back to it for sure. For sure. We are $60 away from double Fight Milk tonight. I want to give a shout out to all the Red Boys today. You guys are goats. There's 4 of you, yeah. Iricus? No, there's more than 4. Conservative Mama. Talos. Marion Haltzman. And there is 4. We're 1 red boy from a red boy not, by the way. Thank you guys so much. And you're on my car for IRP. For the race at IRP. Thank you. I'll post that picture when we get to the track. It's going to be great. Still playing Phantasy Star Online. No, thank you. Cody streamed WoW on this channel. I did. When WoW Classic beta test came out, I streamed it on this channel.
Oh, man. That was a while ago. Holy
It was
crap.
2019. I'm pretty sure it's 2019.
Was it 2019? Okay.
Yeah,
Jeez,
that's
that
great.
feels like a lifetime ago. It's 5 years.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, man. That was back when I streamed games, but then I got away from that and started streaming just talking about shit. And I need to get back on it. I need to get back to streaming games on my other channel. And I just haven't been doing my due diligence. So
Now you're traveling around racing like a superstar over here.
It's just real expensive.
It is.
Yeah, need sponsorship support. I'm in like 5 conversations with different companies, but locking them down is really hard. And Tim's been supporting me through all of it, and Public Square as well. But still need a few small ones. So if anybody in the chat has a company or a YouTube channel or anything like that, and you'd like to jump on my car for one race or the rest of the year or anything like that, give me a DM. I got everything ranging from like $1,000 all the way up to like 40, depending on your marketing budget for your company. So can make anything happen. So it's me awesome. Lulu says this girl got a crotch out. That's what she's special for.
That's what I do. But also, I'd love to know how I have my crotch out exactly. I'm wearing pants.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of fun. Desmond says unsubscribe, bros. I don't know if you noticed, but this is not an airport. You don't have to announce your departure.
Yeah, I love when people do that. I love when someone tells me they're leaving. I'm like, I don't know why the fuck you're telling me. I don't care.
Unsubbed. Yeah, when we first started our show and people were like, unsubbed, you have this Twitch thought on your stream. No, I don't like women, goddamn it. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, shit. No, it's the funny thing. It's like when that's the one thing you learn immediately on when you start doing content creation in like a more of a larger capacity. That people think that unsub or saying unsubbed or something like that holds weight to a content creator. Plot twist for people that are not aware, it does not.
No one cares.
You should say something more like personally attacking. That's like say I have like a fat head or something, because that will get more of a reaction. Like no one gives a fuck. Like no one cares, bro. We gain and lose subscribers faster than like seconds click on a clock. We don't care.
Yeah, that's literally part of the game. The numbers do this.
We don't care, man.
It's like that for everyone.
Yeah, dude. Like it would be way different if it was like a guy that had like 100 subs and was kind of like trying to get his foot in the door. He'd be like, "Oh shit," like, "Nah, dude, we don't give a fuck." I've gained and lost 10 in the last like 30 seconds. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. And my favorite thing too is they love to say, because of this, I'm unfollowing and unsubscribing. That's everyone. You're not going to make everyone agree with every single point that you have. That's not the way it works. You're going to piss someone off always. If you're going to be so butthurt, like you, by the way, you also have 100% agency over whatever you do with your time and your money. And you can choose to unsubscribe and unwatch or not watch whoever you want to for whatever reason. That's your decision and your decision alone. But they think that it's like this thing where you have to cater and placate to them specifically, but then everyone feels that. How are you going to make it in this world when you can't even handle someone who has an opinion that's different from yours? It's so hilarious.
Yeah, I mean that's just the time we live in right now.
Yeah.
People somewhere along the last like 20 years, 15, maybe 12, people have mistakenly like misconstrued their opinion for holding any weight. Like you're allowed to have an opinion. That's great. That's actually one good thing about this country. But your opinion weighs 0.
Yeah. No one
and people don't get it. Like they don't understand. Like no one gives a fuck. You can have an opinion, but stop expecting people to care. That's the one thing that I think changed in the last 15 years is people always knew you could have an opinion in this country, but people also knew that no one really cared. And now for some reason people just think people care and like no one gives a fuck. Like no one. Billy Hadger says people are being crazy. I see a lot of YouTubers going nuts about it too. Sadly, also guys, we need to get Cody sick. Double fat milk. Hey, we're 30 away. Double fat milk. Thank you.
$30?
$30. Sad Lad Chad says Desmond boldly announced in the beginning of his professional clown career, last one for the world. Damn you, Desmond. That's Desmond's the guy in Smiling Friends or whatever. Happy Smiling Friends.
I don't know what the hell that is.
The cartoon that's fucked up. And he always is holding a gun to his head. All right, I'm gonna kill myself.
Network?
Yeah, it's Adult Swim. He's like, gonna kill myself now. Okay, bye, I guess. Like,
okay, bye, I guess. And then he never does it, right?
He just never does it until like he finds a fulfillment in killing things. So he becomes like at the end of one episode, he becomes an exterminator and he cleans himself up and like changes his life. It's funny. Happy Tree Friends? No, it's called Smiling Friends or something. Wrong violent cartoon. Yeah, it's a really good show, man. It's a good show. Happy Tree Friends, that's a different show I'm thinking of. That's a really fucked up show that makes no sense sometimes and creeps me out. That's an old thing.
I've heard of that show. I've heard of.
Yeah. It's been wild. All right. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Sad Lad Chad. I appreciate you. We've been live for about 2 days. It's a quick ass show, man. It's been already 2 hours. Fuck.
Yeah, that went by really fast. I do have to go to bed.
Hold on.
Stupid early. I'm gonna do Naked Snake with you.
Hold on. God damn it now.
I'm gonna do it.
Make sure you guys follow Zialand, please. Follow Zialand on the YouTube and all those things. Very important. She's been killing it. I love how you get demonetized and then you just make more money. That's annoying.
Fuck YouTube. I'm right now. It's like I feel this beautiful like spite in me that's making me want to work harder and do it anyway because YouTube can suck my nuts.
Yeah. So Zia gets demonetized, by the way. And I joined her stream the other night, and she's at $900 direct dono, and I'm just like, "What the fuck is this?"
I'm very, very grateful.
I've made less than $200 direct dono in the last 3 years, Zia, combined.
It's because I'm so lucky that everybody's awesome, and they want to stick it to YouTube too. And then guess what? YouTube, did you get your 30%? No, you didn't.
Man, they missed out. They should have reconsidered because they lost $300 right there.
Yeah, fuckers.
Yeah. Did we make it a double five milk? We're $32 away. You guys were just too damn short. You goofed too hard. And we were one red boy from a red ass night. God. There's a bunny colony next to my apartment building. The pups start coming up recently, and it's a joy to see them. Yeah, I was driving through the neighborhood earlier, and there was bunnies everywhere. And I'm like, where's the Rottweilers? Where's the fucking Rottweilers, bro?
Rottweilers are cute too, but so are bunnies, and Rottweilers eat bunnies. I had both, and our Rottweiler ate the bunny and then threw it up onto the yard. That was sad.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was really sad.
Anna and PC are fighting in Yellow Flash. It's heated. Who's PC? Potentially criminal? Well, Sean got mixed in with that whole like Nick Rekieta drama shit, and it was really tribal and weird for a while. I haven't followed it though. So, by the way, here's my new merch, new shirt. I wore one to the gym. It was hilarious. And a bunch of my friends have already got theirs. So make sure you get one. It'll be gone in 2 weeks. Give it some love. Almost 100 sold. We're 3 away from 100 sold. That's my goal for every one of them. Make sure you wear it to a race and so I can sign it. Please, please, please. It really helps me out more than you could ever realize. My traveling expenses for racing is like probably about $1,400 a race, and I never factor that into my sponsorship. So I'm currently $30,000 in the hole, and it's killing me. So I devised this plan for racing merch to try to help me bridge that gap because it's fucked.
It's an evil plan.
Evil plan.
Evil
EBS
empire.
raid? Where's EBS?
Oh shit.
Where's my boy? Ethan Van Skyver. Well, I see one person saying it. We love Ethan here. Thank you. Ashley says towards the extra eggies. We are $11 away from double five milk. Thank you, Ashley. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you. Ashley trying to get us there. And Meat Puppet with a $20 super chat. Thank you, my friend. He's the true blue. He's the true blue, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. We are 50 likes away from the goal. Make sure you guys give it a like. 50 likes away from 500. A lot of people hanging out tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. We're going to do Raid Fizzled. Sorry. Damn, TBTL, you fucked me. You fucked me. How could you? You could at least kiss me before you fuck me. Come on. I've never been so hurt in my life. But yeah, make sure you guys pick up a shirt. We hit Fight Milk. We are 11 away. 11 away from double Fight Milk. Sorry. All right. Anyways, so make sure you guys like the stream. Make sure you guys follow Zia. And we're going to do Naked Snake. And if we hit $11, I'll do my Fight Milk and then get the hell off here. And then I got to pick up old ass girl from our party.
Oh.
How does the giant head fit in the race car? How could you say that? Race car's pretty big, man. It's a pretty big race car. Pretty big race car.
Big race car, big head.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that. We're now like 11 cents away, but we'll call it. Josh Engelbright. What's up, Hate Breed? Josh Engelbright with a goal, boy.
And then Meat Puppet did one on top of that. Look at that. Look at you guys.
My boy. Are you going to Bristol, Josh? I feel like you told me you're going to Bristol, right? Thank you, Josh. I love you. Thank you, Meat Puppet. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, boys. Thank you. Cars in Depths for the article. Wrote a really good article on me on Haggerty. I need to post that shit on my Twitter right now. Sad Lad, thank you, Cars in Depths. Love you. Sad Lad says, find one more. Got to get that milk. I can't overstate how much your streams help me day to day. Been through it. Well, I appreciate that because sometimes I feel like I'm rambling and not making sense. So I love you, Sad Lad. And Ashley with $1. Thank you. We hit double Fight Milk, boys. So I'm going to go get my Fight Milks.
I'm going to put a bikini top on. I'll do it when you get back, though.
No, I'll play Alex
We'll take a break?
Jones's,
Okay.
Alex
Let's
Jones
do
music, and then we're going to do Naked Snake and Fight Milk. Get the hell on it, doggone it.
The company store, the paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. That woman #1 is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot and the goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions upon it, people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so sweet.
Oh.
I was watching Fox News as I worked out this morning.
All right, boys. So today we're going to do gin. I've never had this. This is an ass girl thing.
I used to love gin, but with milk, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah, well. Anyways, We're gonna do it. We're 30 likes away from 500. Make sure you guys like the stream. Helps your boy out in more ways than one. Make sure you support your boy and get a shirt. Helps me out a lot. Make sure you do that. And we're gonna raid a Flashcast after this because apparently Anna and Sean are fighting, so that'll be fun.
Ooh.
Sparky Mix Sparksworth with a $35 super chat. Thank you, my friend. Sparky! It's time for Naked Snake, boys. Here we go. 325 in a row. Let's do it. It's time, boys. Let's do it. You ready, Zia?
I'm ready.
All right.
Get my shirt off.
Here we go. Sparky, thank you, my friend. We love you. No, we hit double five. No, promise. It's coming. Hold on. All right, here we go. Alan Jones.
Silence through the night. What a thrill.
Get on it, doggone it. Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. Ashley, Elizabeth, $2 for Naked Snake Sense. Zia looks so good. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. We got one red boy from a red boy night. We killed the Naked Snake. We killed the double fight milk. It's time to pour the milk and get the hell off here real quick. Thank you, Ashley. We love you. Let's find the. We're gonna do the eggs. So I'm doing some gin. Good night, Arca News. Appreciate you, dude. We're gonna do some gin first, or no, eggs first, and then we're gonna do gin. And hopefully it mixes well. Sometimes it's real bad. Like vodka worked the best, I think. I think vodka was the smoothest of all. When it comes to eggs, I hate vodka. But when it came to fight milk, it was like made for vodka. Because I think it is actually vodka in the actual fight milk. It's crow eggs and vodka.
Wait, where did you get fight milk from? I thought that was your own creation.
Well, I got it from a guy in chat, but I found out later it was from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, so it's like crow eggs and milk and vodka is the actual remedy. I did it with quail eggs once. So
what are quail eggs like? I know they're really small. Do they
they're really
taste any
small. I
different?
didn't. No, not at all. It was the same thing. So
I'm just watching a crap ton of It's Always Sunny. Hell's Kitchen, and they're always cooking with quail eggs. I'm on season 3.
okay, so
Let's do it, Cody.
double fat milk. We got 4 eggs here.
Oh boy.
4 golden fat eggs. And then thank you, Dr. Wowie. I appreciate that. I love when people say like I'm sexy and not you. It's my favorite thing. Yeah. I look terrible from the titties. I look terrible from the titties down though.
Oh God, same. I didn't want to think about it.
My fucking chest looks ripped, and then like, but I have a gut, bro. I cannot hide it anymore.
I can't even. That's why I keep wearing. That's why I look like a divorced dad who's given up because these are the only pants I can fit in. Slasher, they're the only pants I can fit in. Yeah.
All right, here we go, boys. Here we go. Here's the gin. Oh my God. Oh, I'm scared. I've never had gin. I hope it's not sucky, man.
I like gin, but again, I don't know about with milk. I liked gin. I just poured out 2 bottles of alcohol today, and let me tell you, I smelled them first, and whoo, boy, I miss it.
Oh, all right, real quick.
Thank you, sir. Gin is easy to drink. It's like very gin, Martin. It's very easy to drink.
Scream Plop, you both look great. Thank you, Scream Plop.
Aw.
Hey, we're 20 likes away from 500. Hit that like button, you bitches. Hit the like button, you bitches. Get on it, doggone it.
And the subscribe button if you haven't.
Well, yeah, that's for sure. Dude, I'm losing subscribers like freaking fire. It's just one of the, it's that one of those months, you know, where I'm just, they're like purging them. So I've lost like 900 in the last like 3 months. I was literally, I hit 225,000 and I was like, hey, finally. And then I immediately lost it. And I was like, oh.
There's always where it goes. And I always wonder too, because there are so many bots, like how much of it in general is just bots?
Yeah. Hey, right at the end, at the bell, the buzzer, the Norwegian Krogan master himself, Chris McGough.
Christoph McGough coming in friggin' clutch last minute to make a red boy night.
Oh my God. And he's on the car for IRP. He's already on there once. He's now on there again.
Yeah.
The Norwegian Krogan master himself, Kristen McGough. Thank you so much, dude. Says, slept too long and missed you too. Here's a small apology. Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you, Reagan, for your $50 on Rumble. I love you, baby.
Oh.
Boy, Reagan's always good to me. I miss him. I told him to come to my house last week, and he's like, no notice. I'm like, yeah, I know. So
no notice. Wait, does he live in Alabama or just close enough that he can drive?
He lives in Arizona, man.
Hot damn. Yeah, you need to give him a little bit of notice, my guy.
He was in Charlotte, and then he flew to my house and hung out for a whole week, and we got drunk as hell.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Chris McGough. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. My boy, Chris McGough, going hard for your boy today. It's time for Fight Milk. You ready, Chris McGough? It's with gin today.
Chug it.
4 eggs, 8 ounces of milk, and some gin. You ready? It's time for double fight milk. Here we go, boys. Hope you guys are ready for this. Thank you, Chris McGough. We love you, baby. It's a red boy night, by the way. 5 red boys today. Wow. Going hard. Here we go, boys. It's time. It's time, boys. Not looking forward to it. Can I mix it? Try to mix it a little bit. Here we go. Let's do it, boys. Everybody in the chat, hit the like button. Get you a shirt, please, God. Yeah.
Oh, God. The look on your face. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh my God. Oh, it was so bad.
You gotta go lay down after this.
Oh, the gin tastes like armpits, man.
I always liked it because it was so smooth and easy to drink.
Oh, that was awful. That was the worst one yet. Ugh. Whew! I tell you what, boys. Now you owe me a shirt. Everybody in chat. That's 300 shirts right now. Go. Stop being bitches. 300 shirts. Go buy 300 shirts, please. Jesus God. Thank you, Chris McGough. We love you. We appreciate you, baby. I love you. I appreciate you guys so much. Awesome crowd tonight. 6 likes from 500. That's the goal. Awesome show. Thank you so much for Zia for coming on for like third time in the last 2 weeks. We appreciate you, Zia. Make sure you guys follow Zia, subscribe to Zia, give her some love.
I love all of you. You guys are seriously the best.
Oh fuck. Make sure you guys get that. The link is in the chat. Blue collar at the end says, you know, I get drunk on streams. I'm so in love, Cody. My man. Thank you. Damn, bro, you gonna be okay? Oh, I appreciate the late night super chats. Appreciate you. Creative username. I'm all right, dude. All right, we're gonna raid Flashcast. Give them some love. Say Cam raid in the chat. I'll see you guys over there. Love you. Appreciate you. Get the hell on it, doggone it. Say bye, Zia.
Bye, Zia.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, wait. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. We love you. Thank you guys. Bye.